something I gotta tell you. 'Cause I know that a brother got needs tonight. No, I ain't tripping on your pimpin', 'cause that shit's tight. But you gotta pay tonight.
What in the world?
Tonight.
Hey man, what's up? This is the Heavy Hitters Radio Show. This is Moose, aka Big House, and I'm not sure what the heck that was.
That was a perfect come-in, though.
It was nice, man. This is us, man. The name of the show tonight is called Us Off. So we're gonna talk about lots and lots of good stuff, man. Obviously, the movie Us by Jordan Peele, starring what's her name, Lupita
something.
Lupita Nyong'o. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, you said it right.
And we're gonna talk about her and the movie. And we're going to talk about all these folks that got off, man.
They got off.
Jesse Smollett. Robert Kraft can get off if he wants to. And a few other things. You guys ready?
Yes.
Hey, man, we also have the two-minute joke off, right? If you ready.
No, you guys already did that last week.
We're going to do it again.
I'm not playing.
It can be a thing, yeah.
Not playing.
Yeah, everybody's in.
No, I'm out.
Everybody's in, man.
You're not
I
playing?
forfeit. No.
It's all the heavy hitters.
I'm not that funny.
It's all the heavy hitters.
So you came in with no material.
I'm not that funny.
And we talked about it last week.
I really thought you guys would forget. And both of you went last week, so I thought we would just not do it.
Actually, no.
Man.
We want to make it like a regular thing. I
Yeah.
think.
I mean,
Oh, great.
Just tell your best joke.
I don't have any.
Wasn't it like National Joke Day the other day or something?
It was National Laugh Day.
Yeah, something like that.
I like to laugh.
Just take one of those. Hey,
not 2
I tell you
minutes.
what, man, that the male voice, this makes me happy.
Whatever.
This part makes me happy. That male voice you heard is the star of our show, man, the one and only El Jeezy Mbaku.
Thank you.
You doing all right?
I'm feeling good, man. I mean,
This takes us back to our roots, by the way,
to
having ridiculous sound effects.
yes, to our roots, man.
It makes me very happy, to be honest with you. I don't want to cut my finger off with this cigar cutter either, but it looks very, very dangerous.
Very
and
dangerous.
Loose. Yeah.
Don't stick your finger in it.
That's usually how it happens, huh?
It's funny. This could be one of those Three's Company conversations. Somebody in the room like it's very loose. And she's like, don't stick your finger in there.
No, don't put your finger in there. It's so loose and dangerous.
Right. Ron, do you remember Three's Company?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Yes.
Well, I mean, obviously on
She saw it when she was out
No,
of
it was on TV
summer breaks
Land.
and stuff.
It was on TV Land along with the Munsters.
Yes.
Oh wow, yeah. See, that's before my time even.
Yeah.
I liked the Munsters.
Yeah, that's cool. Speaking of that, holy cow, get it out there, Moose. Hey, the lady of the house, man, she's up in here, man. Give it up, folks, for Run.
Hey.
MC.
Hi guys, happy Tuesday.
What you gonna talk about?
Whatever.
What you gonna talk about?
All kinds of stuff today. We didn't do Run That News last week, so
Are we gonna do it today?
That was the wrong button. I was trying to hit this.
whatever. You're a liar, and that's A-okay.
Hey, it's so you're a little bit hostile, man. Like,
There's always hostility between Jeezy and
last week, I swear we should have just hit record for
I fell
after
asleep.
the show.
I fell asleep on you.
But you know what, though?
Yes,
the
you
thing
did.
with me and Ron is that we have dialogue. At least we're not afraid to express our opinions.
She was a little bit hurt last week.
We
man.
love each other, and I want to punch him in the face at least once a week.
If more people do what me and Ron do, just have the conversation instead of living in echo chambers, man.
Right.
Speaking of echo chambers, we got to figure this thing out because I'm like now my voice sounds pretty good, but like when I certain things when it goes. Hey guys,
But I don't hear it. I don't think. If
you don't hear much. You don't hear anything.
Yeah, I know that's true. Maybe we got a little seed, who's in the building. Pull up
a little season bill, man.
Pull up the
Compound Studio.
Pull up the show somewhere and listen to it and see if he hears it on that end. Or maybe Big
for
Gates
sure,
give us a shout out.
I mean, Ron's right here. She can probably pull.
Well, I mean, Ron's looking at Run That News. Like she's doing other stuff.
Hopefully, she's checking on
Right.
it. She's
Like
checking
this
on
show that I already have pulled up.
All right, so hey, check this out, guys. Us off, man. So in the
Us
news, in the
off.
news, we got that movie. Us.
We didn't call it Us Off. It just says Us.
Oh gosh,
I meant to put, we can go ahead and change that.
we can change it. That, folks, I'm going to randomly chuckle every single time because I enjoy random sound
You're
effects.
just rather tickled today.
No, that other thing was very funny, and we got to talk. I'm gonna bring that up.
We
as a
will.
matter of
We will
fact.
get to that.
So, folks, hey, I want you to think about it. You know, you can interact with us on Twitter, and you can interact with us on Instagram. Primarily, Instagram might be the best way.
Right.
And that's Heavy Hitters Radio Show, right?
Actually, if you go to the Heavy Hitters independent radio page, you can chat with Jeezy live on the little chat board. I got it open.
Do you not hear us? Is that what's happening?
It's like the longest commercial ever. It's
Yeah.
Rocket Mortgage today. It's like 3 minutes.
That means that mean the heavy hitters is getting paid.
Yeah, we're making like 17 cents. 17 cents for every $5.
The commercial sounded horrible. I thought it was the show for a second. I got real nervous. No, it's just a commercial.
We sound pretty good, though.
It's still a commercial.
Holy
I'm
cow.
not kidding. It's
Man,
so long today.
I mean,
a long commercial like that costs more money.
Costs more money. So, I mean, I like that, man. Rocky Mortgage, man. Shout out, man. That's what I got my mortgage through. Shout out to Rocky Mortgage.
Hey, all right, guys. So we also gonna have our staples, on the show today, man. So we're gonna have.
Tell them why you mad, son.
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna be epic for me.
Tell them why you mad, son.
great.
Hey, you know what? Here's another staple that I find interesting. That I might have one or two good ones today. Is brews and reviews. Right?
Oh, we
You
got
guys ready for that?
Yes.
Brews and reviews
Yes.
for sure. That's when we're gonna discuss us and some of the other things. We got Run That News. We already talked
Yes.
about that. And then we got some random stuff, and we're going to talk about American black actors. American born, like you got to be born on this soil.
on this soil.
All right, we're going to talk about actors, just like because this day, Jeezy, and this is going to fire you up right off the bat. You don't say actors and actresses anymore. It's actors and it's everybody.
When did that start?
It's X. It's been like that for a minute.
That's how all languages are.
But in this country,
X.
it's a
It
waiter.
encompasses.
It's a waiter and a waitress.
Yeah, but yes.
But in Espanol, if you're talking...
But Trump built the wall, so we clearly don't want Espanol. here.
Okay.
Okay, so clearly we don't. There's no Espanol in America.
No, so
okay.
so you think it's an actor?
It's an actor. It was just
And
man.
an actress.
Actress is for female.
But
women.
actor encompasses both.
What about doctor? Is there a
no,
doctress?
it's not a doctress. But we don't use it. We accept the term when I say she's a great actress. You know exactly I'm talking about
A female.
a female character.
What can you say? She's a great actor.
Oh, I told you.
She's
We'll
a
get
great
the
actor.
Jeezy Petty moment. Which,
Okay. All right.
Which we I guess
It's
we,
his
since,
whole life.
Since we talking to,
I had one on we have another show on the network, and I called it the Jeezy 100 moment or something like that, and it was good, and I went off a little bit.
Yeah, because I'll tell Run. I called Moose the other day because I saw the movie. I watched Billions, which is like one of the greatest shows on television. So I was like, you know what? I like listening to podcasts to kind of, give me some in depth, some things I might have missed, some Easter eggs and stuff like that about the show. So I went on the Apple podcast to find a little podcast to listen to, and I found one. I won't even say the name. That's how mad I was. I won't even say the name of the podcast I found. Needless to say, I found a podcast, so I'm starting listening to it. It's two ladies and a man. I can tell this because of their voices. So one of the characters on Billions is I can't explain Taylor's character. I mean, she's a highly intelligent woman. She's clearly a woman, but she is not necessarily transgender, but she's just kind of like.
Does she identify as a man?
Well, on the show, nobody knows. That was one of the things. But she did have sex with a man and was like falling in love with a man. That in season 3 last year. So anyway, but she's clearly like eccentric. I don't know how to say what she is. I don't know. Really don't even care.
Does she use the bathroom standing up or sitting
Oh, she
down?
sits down. I mean, but we don't see her use the bathroom in the show. And the show never really addresses this. They never really go into the topic of what she is, like how she identifies. That's never really talked about. So anyway, on the podcast I was listening to, and it started off kind of enjoyable. It was going through it. So a lady got on there and she was saying how Taylor, and she used the word "she" to describe Taylor because she is a she. And one of the male hosts immediately stopped her and was like, "Whoa. We have a lot of millennials listen to this show, and they would prefer if you use the word them or they
For everybody?
for not for them or they rather no for because Taylor is an eccentric. They don't know what she is, so they prefer to Taylor as they.
Does she use the restroom
them.
sitting down or standing up?
So the lady was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, whatever." So she continued going in her story, and then she said she again. It was like, "No, please." Because we get a bunch of emails about it. And I immediately stopped the podcast and called Moose and was like, I'm done.
That doesn't surprise me that you were just done.
I'm done. Because first of all, it's she, because she is a woman. I don't understand.
So does she use the bathroom sitting down or standing up?
I guarantee, unless she got skills, She sits down. All the stalls in the bathroom she goes in has toilets.
Right, there's a place to sit.
Yeah.
Although I've seen a woman in Grand Rapids, Michigan, use a urinal standing up, and it was pretty amazing.
It was spraying everywhere. She's probably drunk.
I think I was a bouncer at the time.
And she had several beverages, I'm sure.
Something,
and she couldn't hold it.
Shout out to Cece, that was her name.
Yes.
You know what she would do? She'd pull her shirt up and go, Cece.
Nice.
But she had to be 20 years older than me back then, so she's probably 50,
right.
More back then, showing her C's.
Oh, I thought you were saying today.
No.
I was doing some math in my head. It wasn't adding up.
No. Yeah, so I basically I just stopped listening. They lost a listener in less than 5 minutes.
You're not their target audience.
Based off the political, based off these new world that we living in.
I mean, but you can get on your card, you can get on your driver's license X.
Yeah.
Just means you're not male, female, whatever.
You have to have a different birth certificate, though.
I mean, that's a rule here in Indiana that they made.
But you know what I didn't do, Moose? I didn't call nobody. I didn't tweet about it. I just simply hit unsubscribe. And I was done.
You didn't flex your Twitter nuts?
No, I was done.
Why not?
Because I was done. Because that's what my generation do. If I don't like something, what I do, I cut it off.
Yeah, I don't like this dude how he's talking. I'm not hanging over anymore.
Yeah, I don't like Bill O'Reilly. Click.
Not done.
I'm done.
All done.
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 Done. Exactly. I wasn't,
All right, so
throwing punches or
here's the thing, man. Like we talked about, man. In this day and age where you can have an opinion instantly on almost everything.
Yeah.
Right? You can. Right. I mean, we can look up and find out the news in Iowa.
Yeah.
And subsequently find out the news in Yugoslavia, pretty much. What they putting out. We can find it and then have an opinion about it instantly. And guess what? It's going to make some people feel a certain way for whatever reason. Like, I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Like the reason they're going to feel a certain way, but they do.
Yeah. And this week I had a lot of interesting case.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Interesting case studies I did just to see the reaction I would get from certain topics I will post.
So case study, that means you cheat and steal everything.
Yeah.
All right,
so what I did was I said, okay, a lot of my friends, on the Book of Face, they seem to push these different cop narratives, and because majority of my friends are of the African American descent, so they kind of push.
I'm just an American. I was born on 10th Street.
I know. Don't say that. People call you coon and all that kind of stuff.
Because I was born on 10th Street.
Right.
I'm black.
So
I'm not cooning.
So I was like, okay, you know what? I put up two topics to see the reaction I would get. The first one was, I said, raise your hand if you're going to call your TV provider to keep BET on air.
Yeah, no problem.
You know what I got?
I didn't see it. Otherwise, I would call him. I want to keep BET, even though I don't watch
it. I got nothing. No, I take it back. Mr. Vale, Key gave a thumbs up, and then my boy Ray Clark gave a thumbs up.
Okay,
so it's two people.
Yeah, three for me.
The next post I put, it was about Rwanda, which is like the clean. Which now is like we know Rwanda for the genocide and all that kind of stuff. Rwanda is now the cleanest country. I mean, the cleanest country in Africa right now. One of the cleanest. So I was like, and they got YouTubers going over there showing videos of what Rwanda looked like today. And it's like big buildings. It's very
progressive.
Progressive. They're trying to mirror themselves after Shanghai.
Okay, a nice metropolitan.
I'm sorry, Singapore. Singapore, the technology to be technically advanced.
Yeah.
And right now, they import less than they export more than they import. So they're whatever scale that's weighed on is good for sustainability because they have they have natural things they use.
Man, you know what? You said sustainability and did not suffer from black mouth.
No, I did not.
I'm proud of you.
So I had put a post.
Shout out to my cousin Susie, by the way. Today's her born day. Sorry, go.
So what I did was I said, you know what? We got all this negativity about, all this stuff. I said, you know what? I want y'all to share this video about about Rwanda, African city, which majority black people on my page. I said, you know what? Share this. This is positive news about the motherland where we from or whatever. Let's share this news and get the word out that, that Africa is not all about people getting beheaded and a bunch of hungry kids with big bellies. You know what I got?
Man. I didn't see. Man, you're making me feel bad. Like I'm one of those. What do you call them? African Americans that's on there.
Yeah, so
I just didn't see it. I don't be on it like that.
Yeah, but I'm saying I didn't see it. So, but then I put up something about us, or
they was all over.
It was.
Now I'm interested.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
So just prove my point, though. I'm done.
All right.
I'm done.
That was a long. You went way around the corner to get that. By the way.
Yes.
To what?
To that point.
Yeah, I was not.
Like I was way there already. I figured.
Yeah, I tell the story. I mean, I did a case study and it came up empty. I was like, no, what? People are more drawn to negativity than positivity.
Well, you know what? I mean, people like watch it. You know what? People don't watch traffic flow.
They watch train wrecks.
They watch train wrecks. Yeah, they like it, man. Yeah. Matter of fact, I was standing out front of Compound Studios, and Ron comes out and goes, "You watching the world go by?" I'm like, "Yep." And it feels pretty damn good, man.
You know what I was doing most when I text you? So I'll be there, and I was sitting on my porch.
Yeah.
So enjoying a nice stick, man.
Sometimes you gotta just and by the way, so
two old dudes talking.
I've been listening to this book on minimalism. All right, matter of fact, I can go ahead and give you a
quick bruising review.
A quick bruising review on it. So I've been doing. It's my first audio book, by the way, which is ridiculous. They've been out for years and years, and it's on minimalism.
You want ahead of me.
They're the best.
They're kind of. It's kind of cool because you can just listen, and he's word for word in it.
As long as the person reading the book is interesting.
So Ron Harper couldn't be a.
I had to read I am a delightful reader. Thank you very much.
Second. No, he said Ron Harper. So imagine. Hey, him and that cigar aficionado.
Oh God!
All right, so
here we go.
So imagine
this is an audiobook. Today is a cigar aficionado, narrated by Ron Harper,
as portrayed by Moose.
A facsimile thereof, whatever.
First, family. On the 20th anniversary of its debut, the Sopranos holds an exalted place in
very interesting narration.
Television history. A new film coming next year will continue the story of America's favorite mob family.
Going to hell.
The next book I will read again later. I am tired now. I am tired. Well, this was in cigar NATO. Cigar aficionado. It was in that book. The 20th anniversary of the Sopranos. Next book, I had to read next week because I'm tired. I apologize, everybody. I apologize because I ain't like that. And by the way, can I just put this out there? Moose stutters in real life. Like I have stuttered my entire life. I'm better at it now, and I'm not sure why. But you can hear me stammer quite a bit now. So
I have a little speech impediment.
You just did
a certain word,
because you got we both suffer from black mouth.
We have big lips and large tongues.
Is that
ladies?
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
ladies, stand up.
Gross.
Well, or sit down, I guess. I don't. Yeah. All right, man. Heavy Hits Radio Show, and we are on and off to a great start. Are we on? Are we on a great start? Or are we off to a great start?
You can be both.
Well, the show is called Us Off, even though we didn't put the off on there.
It's not.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, guys. So I can't remember. I'll never be able to stop.
You were going to bruise and reviews your
audio book.
Yeah. So it's about minimalism, right?
That's a tough word for me. By the way.
Minimalism.
That is, and Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Like, where's the Final Four?
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Say it.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Yeah, Minneapolis.
You got to go slow.
It's a tough one.
Your whole mouth came open.
Dude,
I see your eyebrows raised and everything.
Hold on.
It was a whole body word that he just had to do. Like he sat up a little straighter.
You're going to be tired after you say Minneapolis.
That's a tough one. And Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
I can't.
I said Nicaragua today.
Nicaragua.
For some reason, but when I say it, it almost sounds.
I can't. I don't know why. Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
Say it, Ron.
It's Nicaragua. Oh yeah, it's Ron. I can say it.
Say it.
It's Nicaragua.
It's Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua. Yes.
That was close.
Matter of fact, I know how to spell it. Even, which is crazy.
So you emphasize the Nicaragua.
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 No.
N-I-C.
It's Nicaragua.
R-A-G-U-A.
Nicaragua.
Yes.
It's the Ragua that gets me.
It's the what?
The Wagwa.
Nicaragua.
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 We said we're on Star Trek trying to say something.
Y'all think I'm playing? I'm dead. I have a tough time. You know, all the cigars come
because
from.
I was going to say you smoke cigars, and that's why.
Can you imagine me going to
like, can I have a Nicaraguan cigar, please?
Can you imagine?
Like, what?
Can you imagine me going to Blend? I'm like, yeah, you know, I saw the I was like, you know what? The one, give me the AJ Fuentes.
Give me the one that starts with the N-I. They're like, well, I'm sorry.
Nicaraguan.
We don't talk about that.
Nicaraguan.
Hey, speaking of that, I want to. Listen to me. See, I started something. So, Ron Harper, I'm sorry. Me and you, we the same. I apologize. All right, so this book anyway, man.
Yes.
It talks about getting rid of things. Mm-hmm. And really minimizing your life, which makes it then better for you because you have less things on your mind, right? Mm-hmm. And so if you have less things in your house and less things around you, it starts to fulfill your life in other ways. And so yesterday, the big sis is in town, right?
What's up, big sis?
She was washing my dishes, right? She was washing dishes because she made all the mess anyway.
That's what a woman do.
So she made all the mess. Oh, you in trouble. You glad she's not here. And so
she's
listening.
I'm sure.
So here's what happened, man. So she's got my dish cabinet open. I have 3 full sets of dishes in my dish cabinet.
Yeah, and you're the only person to live here.
I live most of the time on here by myself. I got the seeds with me. That's it. Guess what I said? I said, right now, big sis, choose which set of dishes you want out here, and it's gone.
Today.
She's like, what? I'm like, it's gone. Like, it's out of here. As you can see, we took the plastic ones. I haven't taken them out of the house yet, but they're in the box to go out.
You better hurry up because by tomorrow they'll be back in your
back in. Look, I already told the C to use one tonight. He got to wash that.
Right. See, automatic.
So we're gonna get rid of them things, man. So anyway, and part of one of the things he said, man, which Jesus, you live this lifestyle. And
what lifestyle is that?
It's
not an alternative.
He says it's not an alternative lifestyle.
Okay.
He said he said the ultimate peace is finding some time to relax.
Yes.
And if you have less stuff in your house, like less to clean, less to manage, less to mess with, it's easier to clean everything up. And then guess what? You got time for chilling. You're just chilling. And he said,
that makes sense.
And
that
was an amazing accomplishment to me, man. And I remember I had more time when I lived in like a 2-bedroom apartment. I had more time to what Ron asked me earlier was to watch the world go by, and I would sit out and I would write poetry, and I did. I wrote poetry like when you guys remember the eldest seed, right? He can't drive very well, but so when the eldest seed was very little, I wrote poetry. I wrote poetry about him. I was very proud of him and happy to be a dad. I wrote poetry about the clouds. I wrote poetry about the blue skies. I just wrote poetry, man. Matter of fact, I started a group called the Epicurean Union.
Wow.
Yeah.
Check out the
He's not even going to try that word.
And we Epicurean,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Certain words.
You stopped in the middle. I thought you were just giving up.
W's and M's give me the most trouble.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, facts.
All right. So anyway, so I give it Zero Brews, man. I listened to that book quite a bit. It's like 7 hours of reading, but the dude is real cool, So anyway, I enjoy it, man. I'm listening to it on YouTube. And matter of fact, I'll call up the real name.
So you do an audio? You do the Audible book?
Yeah, it's audio, but I'm not paying for it. Sorry, right. I like you.
I do a lot of podcasting, so we all get the same information, All
right, man. Hey, Heavy Hitters Radio Show. Remember, you can catch us on all kind of devices, and you can grow your Twitter nuts. If you got Twitter nuts, you can listen to us on @Heavy _Hitters _ Yeah, that's us. And then you can catch us, Jeezy. Where else?
Man, if you got an Android or even an iPhone, man, go to Spotify, man, and look up Heavy Hitters Radio Show.
Spotify?
You're on Spotify, man, and Google Play. And we're also on Apple Podcasts, man. So those pretty much are the ones, But anyway, you get your podcast from, we on there, man. But those are the main ones.
Tell your friends. There's a podcast coming out of Indianapolis. It's called Crime Chase or something. I saw it on the news yesterday. 9 million followers.
Yeah, we need to get
right out of Indianapolis, man. It was all set up, and what she does, she talks about crimes and unsolved crimes.
Yeah, see, the thing
and
is,
people listen.
Do us a favor, man. We don't ask for money. We're not asking you to Patreon and pay us $5 for this content you're getting. All we want you to do, man, is just tell 2 people about the show. Just 2 people.
2 people.
2 people, man. Just tell them about the show.
Lean to your neighbor.
Man. You at work listening, man, like these guys and gals in Indianapolis, man, they're pretty funny, man. They give them the link, man.
Yeah, and shout out to the DMV, man, Ashbourne, Virginia, and all that.
Ashbourne.
Yeah, man, we care about y'all. Hey, all right. So listen up. We're gonna change it up just a little bit. You guys okay with that? Oh, yeah. That's what a moose turn should sound like.
Oh goodness!
That's what a moose turn should sound like. Some beautiful heart music. Hey, let's take a moose turn. That's amazing. It made me
so happy
right now.
Let's run that news.
Let's run that news.
Oh, okay, great. Sometimes I just want to reach across.
Just run it. Will you run it, please? You weren't even ready. Look, she wasn't ready.
Yeah, it's right here.
Well, look, you can tell when she's pushed. All of a sudden, the octaves go up.
Look, it's frozen.
She's like talking this, and all of a sudden, it's like. Wah, wah, wah.
Well, okay, so we'll get started with talking about.
I'm sure it had something to do with the Kardashians.
No,
what they do?
Not well. I mean, yeah, they're always in the news, but so their new season's coming out later this month. If you want to know all the drama.
All right,
we'll give you background music.
Appreciate it. Yeah. So I guess let's start by talking about Justin.
Jussie Smollett. What's his name?
Smollett? No.
Is he a Smollett?
It's Smollett.
You Run has hung out with us, and guess what she just suffered from?
Black mouth.
I didn't know black mouth was contagious.
I didn't know that. Oh man.
We just found out. Next year we're gonna be in the DSM next year. You guys don't know what that is. That's funny. Anyway, go ahead. Okay. It's a true diagnosis in the diagnostic skills manual.
Yeah, 4. They're on the 4th one, right?
Right. So
okay,
we're gonna be in the DSM 4. Black mouth, created by the Heavy Hitters. It's contagious.
It is contagious. Is there a vaccination for it yet? Most people wouldn't get it. But anyway, okay. So Jussie Smollett has had all of the criminal charges dropped in his case.
I wish I had the song Money, 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 Money.
Yes, so Jeezy thinks it's because he has money. So if you forget or you weren't listening to us or you weren't listening to anything for weeks, he paid a couple people to stage an attack on him, and it took 3 days for everybody to figure out that this was all staged and not a real attack. So through all of this court stuff, his charges have been dropped. There's not really
dropped and expunged.
Yeah, he's just good to go.
Never happened.
Like it never happened.
And he's like, "Thanks everyone for your support."
Yeah, never happened.
I don't really feel like that many people were supporting him.
I still feel like he's going to get written off the show.
Oh, yeah, he's gone.
Didn't they already kill him off?
No,
I mean, I'm not. I don't.
I don't
you
watch
know what? I'm not.
I'm a
I'm not an
couple of-
Empire watcher.
I'm a couple of shows behind. So
Do you watch Empire?
I let it build up to 5 and then I go watch it. It's actually a pretty good show.
Is it a good show?
Yeah.
I mean, I like old girl. What's her name?
Taraji.
I like Taraji P. Henson,
Cookie.
and I like old boy. What's his name?
The
Terrence
famous-
Howard.
Terrence
I like Terrence Howard.
yeah.
I like them. I support them. I guess I just don't watch. I don't know. I click on stuff that says Empire. That's still the same support,
Right.
right? All right.
Yeah, for sure. So
Heavy hitters.
20th Century Fox released a statement that said, Jesse has always maintained his innocence, and we are grateful that all charges against him have been dismissed.
Who
But like,
who
I'm
owns
pretty
20th Century
sure that they already killed him off the show.
I don't know.
I don't watch it, so I don't know. That
If
for
20th
sure.
Century Fox is issuing a statement, then he's probably still on the show.
Maybe he's just gonna like go into a coma on the show.
Yeah, probably. That's how the stories used to be.
Yeah.
General Hospital and all that.
Yeah.
in
Well,
the
the
contract
contract.
negotiation.
Yes,
He's in the coma.
he's in a coma.
Yeah.
That's
He said
my.
the stories.
That's my guess.
You're old. Jeezy.
We all knew what he meant.
Yeah, we go. Oh yeah.
Okay,
My
so
mom used to watch that.
this
All right,
one
go. What's
also
next? Yeah.
made Jeezy upset. I'm surprised that there was really nothing from Jeezy on that one. So Cardi
Because
B.
he talked about money. I mean,
Who's
we already
recently
said
in
it.
the
Money,
news.
money.
Cardi B's in the news. So she has admitted to drugging and robbing men in order to make money. And so now she's apologizing it. But don't worry, if you have a Cardi B story, gentlemen, there is a hashtag now trending on Twitter, hashtag surviving Cardi B. So if you were
What?
drugged and robbed by Cardi B, please tweet about it with the hashtag surviving Cardi B.
How come she's not next to Bill Cosby?
Because
Right.
she didn't rape people.
Robin is against the law.
I'm
That was
just
against the law too.
I'm just saying they're not next to each other because he was raping people and she was robbing people. I'm not saying anybody's right or wrong. They're just separate.
It's wrong.
That's
man.
all. I just said that.
These stories are getting more heavy.
Yeah, for sure.
So
That's
she
all I'm gonna say.
she released several statements. So pineapples.
Pineapples, folks. You know, hey, Jeezy, what does that mean?
That means that's our safe word.
That's a safe word. About to say something ridiculous.
So she says
That was great. That was a great little
was.
thing you did right there.
I've been working on.
You are doing a good
is
job
good.
of producing tonight.
Appreciate
This
it.
show produced by LGZ and Baku. Yes. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so Cardi B says,
I love
I had
it.
to go strip. I had to. Oh yeah. And you want to fuck with me? Yeah. Let's go back to this hotel. And then I
You did pineapples for that word? You
No,
could have
I'm
just said
not
F
done
with me.
yet. I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
done yet.
No cussing. All right, go.
And I drugged the N-words and robbed them.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm glad. See,
That's what I used to do. Nothing was MFing handed to me my N-word. Nothing.
what?
Cardi B
So
for you.
Cardi B.
Crazy.
You know what?
Oh, Kurt.
You can make a movie. Oh, Kurt. Isn't that what she does?
She also says yes. She also says that I'm a good-hearted person and I've done some effed up shit. I can't. Sounds weird.
S.
Yes.
It's
I've done
weird,
some
though.
effed up S.
Yeah.
Y'all don't want to
My
worry
goodness.
about that.
Sugar honey ice.
Y'all don't want to get me to tell my
Sugar
story.
honey iced tea.
Sugar honey ice tea.
She is. I never knew that's what that stood for. It's like the whole world has been opened up.
She just had a 100 moment
right.
like, oh, that's what sugar honey iced tea stands for?
Makes perfect sense.
Yes.
So Cardi B's a hot mess.
I mean, anybody that's watched, what's it with the penguins in there?
With the
The
penguins.
Lion King, no.
Ice Age.
No, Madagascar knew what
Madagascar, yeah.
sugar honey ice. They said that in Madagascar.
No, I didn't watch that. DMX also kind of stole a car.
All right, so what?
What?
DMX kind of stole a car.
For what?
Well, he went to the valet. Yep, and he barked at them, so they were like, "I don't know
He
what
must
car
be
to
DMX.
get."
Is he high again? He must be high again.
So he took this Corvette out for a joyride that was not his, and he says, "Whose Vet are we driving anyway?" Who
Yeah.
does that?
Man, DMX
does.
DMX had a little bit of trouble with
He was a
with
rough
some
rider.
dope. You know what I'm saying? He had a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, a little bit of trouble.
Man, he used to jam off of that, man. I'm feeling myself tonight a little bit, guys. You okay with that?
He
All
couldn't,
right.
he couldn't find his ticket, so they gave him the car that he said that he brought there.
Hilarious. They just let him go.
Let him go.
Money, 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 money.
That's what it boils down to.
Would you say no to DMX if he says that's my Corvette?
I mean, he has the money. He has the money to drive it, so I wouldn't think twice.
I mean,
about
I
it.
get. You know what? That's the same thing I should tell some folks. Don't do something you can't afford to pay for if you break it. Who did I tell that to?
I feel like I've heard that before. Maybe around this show.
Well, one of the seeds.
One of the scenes.
sure.
Yeah, I was looking at my car today, my truck today.
I was looking at
I
my
was in
finger
it.
that your truck
was in it.
demolished.
No, but you did that yourself.
I did do it myself, but it was still your truck. I don't know how I did it,
You
but
did it yourself, though.
But I was
you can't
thinking about
blame
that
the
today.
truck. You can't blame the truck. You did it yourself. Hey, man, Happy Hits Radio Show. Well, let's do that one again. I like that.
Epic fail.
Yeah. Hey, you ever see somebody
Whatever.
close the door and go, my finger's in here?
That-
How do you do
I
that?
have a special talent.
I look up, I'm like, look, this is the door like this.
Nobody can see.
Like,
but-
nobody can see
so
me, but,
I was
like,
just
imagine-
pointing my pointer finger, and it was only my pointer finger stuck in the door. Like I locked it and closed the door, and
I
just
don't
my
know how you
pointer
do
finger
that.
was stuck.
I don't know
in
how
there.
you do that, man.
So are we
My
going to talk?
finger's in there.
Did we ever talk about last week? Did we discuss the mosque stuff?
We did not.
Like the shooting and all
Yeah.
that? No.
Oh,
No.
that was bad.
No.
That was bad.
Man, we are very, very sorry for the 50 people that lost their lives
Yes, I'm sorry.
in the mosque. We don't mess with that. And by the way, it's horrible. But here's the thing. Now here's the thing off that though. I know that was a little off color, folks. But, hey,
Yes.
bear with us. But here's the thing. So the country of New Zealand then comes out, the prime minister or whatever she is, bans assault rifles in the entire country because of the 50 people that got shot
That's ridiculous.
at the mosque. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I think if you ban assault weapons, and so the police come, maybe they pick them all up, or you got to turn them in at a certain time, or they're not going to sell them anymore. That's not going to stop the illegals from having assault weapons and weapons. Now what has happened is we've outfitted them with the big weapons, and we don't have anything to support to help ourselves. What do you guys think about that?
I agree because I had the same story about because people was talking about gun violence and everything, and I was saying, imagine let's live in a world where I don't know during the Holocaust, all the Jewish people had weapons in their house to protect themselves. It'd be kind of hard for Hitler to kill them all.
A whole different
Yeah.
different situation.
History's completely different at that point.
Oh, imagine in Africa. I don't know. The Africans, instead of having spears and spiritual stuff, we had actual weapons.
That AK-47.
Yeah, we had AK-47. Yeah, it'd be a lot different today. So weapons are designed to protect the people, not only protect their stuff, because what I always say is let's not punish the 99% for the 1% that choose to do wrong. And I always use the number 3 on the show. Y'all get mad when I say, well, it was only X amount of people. Yeah, it sounds ridiculous, but at the same time, there's 95 to 99% of the people that own guns are law-abiding citizens that do nothing wrong. So why should they be penalized for the 1% that decides to go out there and do these heinous acts? That not only that, he bought several guns within like the past week, and
But it was legit.
It was legit, but I mean, when you buy that many weapons and there needs to be some type of
No,
thing.
no, you can't say. I mean, because he got happy, maybe he got his taxes back or whatever, and all of a sudden he's excited. He's like, man, I'm gonna buy this, and this. I'm gonna buy all these weapons. I mean, you can't punish it. I know that's what you're going to say. Like maybe some like federal things should go on. Oh, this guy's bought 4 assault weapons. No, for what reason?
But I'm saying, to me, I'm not saying that you if you want to buy 4 assault weapons, that's fine. But your name should be like, okay, let's watch this dude for a little while.
For what reason?
Just because you bought 4 assault weapons. Like, I don't know what you're gonna do. It's the world we're living in.
I thought it was free, man. We could do what we want.
No, it ain't free. It ain't freedom of consequence. It's freedom. It's freedom of speech. It ain't freedom of. So if you want to buy the guns, by all means, here your 4 weapons. But just so you know, we gonna kind of monitor you for at least.
How long do you not monitor me anymore?
Like a month. Just to make sure that everything's cool. I ain't say come to your house. I'm gonna say no. Just keep tabs on you. Make sure no money your credit.
How you gonna keep tabs on me? Now you tapping into my phone.
Yeah, all that stuff, yo.
You watching my house from the satellite? Is that what you're doing?
Yep. I'm watching you, man. I'm just making sure, man.
So I know that you're going to watch me for 4 weeks, so I'm going to wait at least
But
8.
you don't know how long they can watch you. That's not public knowledge.
But see, all right. So now you watching me, and I sneak out my house and you know, I don't know, do something light like if you're in Indiana, like some guys might use marijuana or something. Yeah. So I bought these weapons, but now I'm standing outside of my house smoking marijuana. Am I in trouble?
Nah, I mean,
what you mean? No, you're the law.
Most FBI and so, they don't want the small stuff. We want to make sure that you know you ain't doing nothing crazy. I mean, in your house already, if you got Alexa, she listens to all stuff that's going in your house.
You think so? I think our phones do.
Yeah, they do. So that's how.
Hey, let me ask you this: on your phone, like, do you ever get like T-shirt ads, like sports, like Fanatics ads?
Yes.
What team is it?
It's the Bears. It's all the Bears stuff for me.
It's the Bears stuff for you.
Yeah.
What team is it
Colts.
for you?
Mine's IU and the Colts.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
It's
Guess what mine is?
Michigan. Yeah.
It's Michigan. They are already listening. I mean, that's a perfect example. Yeah. I mean, it could be the same company, Fanatics or whatever. You know, but you get Bear stuff. Mm-hmm. She gets IU and Colts stuff. I get Michigan stuff from the same ad.
Yeah.
Those same ad people also know that my birthday is my favorite holiday because most of the shirts have something to do with when I was born. Also,
you are a huge nerd.
I'm just saying. My birthday is my favorite holiday.
Hey, speaking of that, I do want to talk about a Raekwon
the chef
song later on, man. I need to find this lyric, man. DJs out there, let me know.
But it goes back to why when you said you didn't see it on Facebook, on the Book of Face when I wrote, it's probably because your algorithm, because you don't probably partake in a lot of the.
You know what I did see?
What?
When you talked about. I was going to talk about it earlier. There's something you talked about that you saw or something happened, and I did see that.
Oh, the dunk contest?
No, it wasn't that.
That'd be Tell Me Why You're Mad.
It was before that. But I can't remember. But it was something that you talked about, and I was like, oh, man. Like, yeah, it was crazy. But I can't remember what it was. Yeah. I had to look at my phone. My phone's still charging. All right, so you know what? It might be time for that. And then I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do Tell You Why You Mad, Son, right? And then we're going to get into brews and reviews. You guys okay with that?
Yes.
Anybody checking on Big Gates? I know he made a comment, but I'm only on my watch. I can't really see what's happening on my phone.
Yeah, we going to check on him.
All right, go ahead. See what's up. She can't check on
I don't have access to it.
What? How did this not happen?
I don't know. Just like her.
I've never had it.
Oh, well.
Anyway.
Share it now.
Tell me why you mad, son.
Yeah, tell me why you're mad, son. Who going
I don't know that I'm mad this week.
Oh, I'm mad.
I'm a little bit upset that I found out that I have scoliosis.
Damn,
but
you had to go out and.
I'm a little mad about that, but I haven't interacted with very many people lately, which has been kind of nice.
Mississippi.
MISSIP. Oh yeah, PP.
Crooked letter, crooked back. No, sorry, Ron. It's not nice.
It's okay. I'll survive.
You gotta play. How do I?
Well, I'm gonna
say goodbye to runs back. All the good times and the crooked always will last.
That was beautiful.
And we swear to tell the memories, the good times after the rain. Oh, different song.
Right.
It was a nice little compilation, though.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad.
Jeezy, why are you mad? Ooh, this is good music.
I think today we need to. And I'm glad Moose has stepped away for a minute because this is me and Run always get in heated arguments about.
Yes, it's my favorite pastime.
This kind of stuff.
Okay, let's do this.
So yesterday there was a high school dunk contest because the collegiate is actually doing the Final Four weekend. So there was a guy that was 6'7" that in high school for a high school kid done some miraculous dunks. Like the first one, he jumped over like 3 people, dunked it. And then for his final dunk, somebody came and threw the ball off the backboard, and he caught it and did a 360 dunk. Amazing. One of the other competitors, who happened to be of female descent, her first dunk was a reverse dunk.
Okay.
Nothing special. Just let me go up on one side, dunk on the other side. Okay. Her second dunk was a Her friend threw it up off the rim, and she caught it and dunked it with 2 hands.
Okay.
Nothing special. And the last dunk was she has a girl sit in a chair, not standing. She was sitting in a chair, and she put on a Superman cape and jumped over the girl that was sitting in the chair and dunked it with 1 hand.
Okay.
And she won.
Okay. There were just 2 people in the dunk contest?
Well, it was more people. That was the finals. So people were all praising, like this girl for dunking, right? So it made me think, like, men have been so marginalized that no matter how great of things we do, if a woman does it 8,000 times less than us, but just because she's a female, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
I don't feel like that's true. I don't understand why they were in the same dunk contest.
Well, first of all, she's probably the only woman that can dunk in her age group.
Well, then she automatically wins the women's dunk contest.
They automatically wins the women's dunk contest. Exactly. She's a dunk champion of 1.
Yeah.
And I'm perfectly fine with that. Or she gets a trophy for competing in the women's division. If it's just her, then she just dunks. And let's be done with it. So I'm mad. So it made me mad that she won. So this guy has to live the rest of his life. Oh, you lost to a girl in dunk contest.
So, like, what are people saying is the reason that her scores were better than this guy's?
Because she's a girl.
That's what they said.
Yeah, 'cause she's a girl.
The judges were like, well, she's a girl, and girls don't usually dunk, so
exactly.
she wins.
She wins automatically. Because you know what? I can't give her a 7 for doing a 1-hand dunk.
Do you think that her dunks were more challenging for her than the dunks that the dude did for him?
Probably.
Okay, so she...
But it's a dunk contest.
But was she the better athlete out of those 2 because hers was more challenging for who she is?
No.
You just said that they were.
Because see, what you're doing is you create what they call
I'm asking.
You asking about you're doing the bell-shaped curve is what you're doing.
I'm asking.
You're grading her on a curve. See, a contest is a contest. If me and Moose go outside and we run a race, it's a race between 2 people running, and that's it. It's a race.
There's not a handicap.
It's not a handicap. It's not like I'm gonna give Moose a head start. I'm gonna give Moose.
Why does Moose get the head start?
Well, or I'm gonna get a head start, or whatever. Like it's a contest. We all equal participants in the contest. So we all equal participants and grade us equally. If I'm doing a 360 dunk, it's way harder than somebody that's doing a 1-handed jam. Notice I said, I wouldn't even call it a dunk. It was a jam.
Should she have also had to do a 360 dunk?
No, it's not horse, but you got to impress the judges.
Well, she did, obviously.
Yeah. But for reasons, to me,
that was the case, man. She impressed the judges because she's a girl.
But honestly, that's more damaging to women than anything. They're saying that, you know what, just because you did it good for a girl. Ain't that what we're fighting for in the first place? When you say because you're a girl, you won that because you're a girl. So is she supposed to be proud of that? Because I won because I'm a girl?
And it's not fair to that dude.
It's not fair to him either.
No.
It's not fair that she literally won a dunk contest because she's a girl that can dunk.
And it hasn't happened. There hasn't been one other girl.
Candace Parker.
Candace Parker won, yeah.
So that's one reason why I was mad. The other reason why I was mad is going back to the Jussie Smollett thing. I want people to understand, and listen to me, people of all races, that yes, racism is real, but social economics is way more important. And that's the reason why people get shot by the police, people get harassed by the police. You can go and look this up. I'm going to ask you this question. How many famous, I'm not going to say famous, how many people of wealth in this country were shot down by the police last year?
People
of wealth.
Last year?
Period.
I think instead of being shot down, they were paying for their kids to go to college.
Right, but what I'm saying, but the point I'm making is when people get harassed by the police, these are people of lower socioeconomic in society. They're people of lower socioeconomics. And all across the board, whether you're white, whether you're black, whether you're Hispanic, these are all people of lower socioeconomic. Yeah, but the higher you get, the less the less harassment you get. Now, I'm not saying that black people they get harassed when they're rich, but they also got the money to fight it, and also they got the money to be like, oh yeah,
Jesse. You change your name from Justin to Jesse.
Yeah, he had the money. I can fight this, and then all of a sudden, all the cops that was harassing me, I'm gonna make sure you use the job because I know the congressman. I'm friends with Congressman Jesse. You know what I mean? They know these people, so things can change. When it's us, we get in trouble. Who we gonna call? Ghostbusters?
Yes.
I mean, they do a good job, and we got Ernie Hudson. He's a brother.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like we don't have Ernie Hudson. You might because you the king of Indiana. You might have his number on speed dial.
He's a Ghostbuster.
Yeah, but Jeezy don't have that number. So
I don't believe in ghosts.
So you got to eat it. I do. So you just have to eat it. So the point I'm trying to make is a lot of things don't really come down to we make it seem like it's racial, but really it's how much money you got and can you fight it.
Okay.
So that's just my belief.
So is that why Robert Kraft and Jesse?
Yeah, got.
I mean, now, here's the thing about Robert Kraft though. He only gets off. By the way, the name of the show, Heavy Hitters Radio Show, is called Us Off.
Yes, Us Off.
The only way Robert Kraft gets off is if he pleads to a lesser charge, and then he has to do some sort of community service, something like that.
Yeah.
And then they drop the charges. That's the only way he gets.
He had to say the words like I did it.
I did it.
And you know what? He's still fighting because he has yet to say. He said, "No, I'm not."
He don't even want to do that.
He don't want to do that. And guess what? He's not because all he's gonna do is say, "You know what? Who's running for office down here?
Here's more. Yeah,
here's a little more towards your campaign. You know, you know what? Over time, let's just make this go away. Like just kind of put out at 5:00 on a Friday, do a press release, and by the time Monday come around, the NCAA tournament's going on. By Monday, it'd be forgotten. It'd be a blip.
I mean, he probably should have did it when old boy retired.
Right. Yes, that's what happens. Yeah, Gronk retired. All that stuff.
Yeah, Gronk retired.
It's a distraction, and it just kind of just goes away, and we just kind of forgot about Robert Kraft getting his wank yanked. You know what I mean?
Gross.
What's black and white and pays people to beat him?
The newspaper.
No.
Or what?
Jesse Smollett and Robert Kraft.
I like that.
Bam.
I like that.
Yeah, you like that.
I should have the rim shot ready.
Boom, boom.
Not a rim job.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
Whoa. Pineapple's too late. Hey, man, Heavy's radio show. You're listening. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far, man. The title of the show is called Us Off, man. Check out our other shows on there. Indie 15 Music Session is a show that's on Spreaker.com and Independent Radio.
Yes.
Also, the Heavy Hitters Radio Show, which is a flag show. It's our bread and butter.
Yes.
And then, guess what? We got My Ex-Wife's Husband, man. It's on there. It's doing pretty good. They got some people checking them out. It's a show about relationships, cats just chilling and doing their thing. All right? Ain't no money there.
Yeah.
We are not monetized, folks. Which means we're just doing it because we love it.
We love it, man.
We love it.
I love coming here on Tuesdays, man, and just getting things off my chest. So.
All right, so Ace. All right.
You gotta speak up.
That's hilarious. Hey, it's spring break. Spring break for a lot of folks, man, in the United States.
Absolutely excellent.
They're probably on much needed vacations.
Yeah.
Much needed.
Much
Much needed, man. Folks, if you see Jeezy posting, in his social media, he says much needed.
What?
I want you to put hashtag BS.
What?
Because it's not much needed. That's his life. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy his life. I enjoy the fact he gets the opportunity to do his things.
You're talking about, man, it's much needed, man.
Pull up in muscle cars, you know what I'm saying, at the house.
No!
Go from a truck to a muscle car. I enjoy all that, man.
No!
But yeah, it's not much needed. This is what I do.
Much needed, man.
Hashtag this is what I do. All right, so hey man, there's lots of black actors out there, right? Well, lots of black actors and actresses.
Actors and actresses.
Actors and actresses.
Yes, but the word actors encompasses both.
The actors encompass it. Ron, you got some fancy pants on. I just now noticed that.
Thank you.
Here he is, the biggest douche of the universe.
Thank you.
In all the galaxies.
Thank you very
There's no
much.
bigger douche than you.
Like her pants have holes in them, but then it looks like she has some kind of lace underneath it. What the heck?
It's lace. That's how they're made. It's lace in the hole. Like the lace is connected to the jeans.
Man, all right. Anyway,
Nice.
all right. So I just happened to just notice that. Hey, anyway, guys, let's play a game. You guys ready to play a game?
Yes.
I'm with it.
Bow to do 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 bow to do 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 bow to do 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 do.
How'd you guys do that?
It's old
It's
school.
old school, yeah.
It's
It
old
was
school.
impressive.
Yeah, it's old school. Hey, this is Random Game Show. You guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm your host, Moose, a.k.a. Big House. Where's my chili, the littlest seed? He done ran my stuff out the microwave and got his own self something.
He said AK Big House.
He did. We've been talking about AK-47, so.
Yeah.
I said AKA.
No, you didn't.
They didn't.
I for sure did.
No, you didn't.
He said, this
You
is
said
Moose.
this is Moose, AK Big House.
This is Moose.
AKA Big
Big
House.
House.
You can't hear that. AKA.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I
You said
did.
AK Big House.
Yeah, he's
No,
Moose.
I didn't. Anyway,
Yeah.
as known, Big
Welcome.
House.
Sorry.
As known.
Yeah.
I did it. Hey, check this out. See, you guys made me forget all some. All right, it's game
Random
show.
Game Show.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Little,
All right.
the little C got like something on his beard, on his chin.
Man, dude
He's
drove
so
his,
happy that you just said that.
dude drove his car today,
So-
man. Thank you, sir.
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah, like I did not. I have not driven a car today, but I've been to Greenwood
Right.
and I've been to Speedway. I've been like all over the downtown, all over the city, chilling, drank water, went to
Yeah.
Speedway. You know what I mean? All right, so
Is that Moose eating his dinner?
I love that, man. That just makes me so happy. All right, let's play.
Yes.
Yes.
Name well, here's how you win. Be the last person standing.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, do you guys want to get the little seed in the game?
Yeah,
Sure.
All right, little C, come on in, buddy. Come on in the game. All right, you might need to sit over there so you can share a mic with Ron. All right, here we go. So, folks, we have the one and only, the starter Heavy Hitters Radio Show, and all the other ancillary shows that we have. Folks, give it up for LGZ Mbaku.
Appreciate it, boss.
Hey, welcome to the show today. I should probably get my my game show voice on, don't you think?
Yes.
All right, now let's do that. All right, here we go. We also have the lady of the Heavy Hitters Radio Show. She's the one, the only Run
N-I-T.
See,
Your sound effects were premature for sure.
All right, so premature. I like that. Hey, all right, and guess what, folks? We have a guest, contestant on the show, man. I'll tell you what, man. Give it up for the Little C.
Hello.
How you doing?
How are you?
All right, so you got talking to the microphone. All right, and don't be trying to act extra cool because you're not.
I'm not.
All right, so
Shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
yes. All right, so he can't hear that stuff, which just makes it even more funny.
Yeah.
All right, so hey, here we go, guys. You guys ready?
Yes.
I'm your host, Moose, a.k.a. Big House.
Yes.
All right, so I want everybody to hold up their fingers from 1 to 5, and I'll tell you who goes first. And 1, 2, 3, hold them up. All right, so there's a tie. And here we go. And once again, 1, 2, 3, hold them up. You guys tied again, so you're the same. 1, 2, 3, hold them up. And the little C goes first.
All right.
All right, here we go. So we're going to go boom, boom, boom.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Name an American-born black actor, which in our case is a male.
Is a male.
Do 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 do.
You don't
do.
know. This is.
It really should take that long. Do do do
J-
do do
I
do
can-
do
Will
do do
Smith.
do.
There we
Who-
go.
What do you say?
Will Smith.
Outstanding. You're in. You're in.
Yes.
All right. Jeezy, go.
Denzel Washington.
All right. Run.
Morgan Freeman.
All right. Lewis Seed. Do do do
Oh, we
do
gotta
do
do
do do do
Spike
do
Lee.
do. I'll give you that. We'll give him that.
Okay.
Jeezy,
Martin Lawrence.
run.
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, dude.
Eddie Murphy.
Oh, here we come. Go.
Rudy Ray Moore.
He is dust in a coffin. I didn't say living though, did I?
No, you did not.
All right, all right,
Didn't
outstanding.
specify that.
All right, go.
Tupac.
Wow, that's a good one.
Bill Cosby.
Oh wow, Rest in jail.
Right.
R.I.J. R.I.J. Bill Cosby.
Ice Cube.
Nice.
Oh, I don't.
Do 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 do.
I don't know if I know anymore. I don't know their like real names. Can I just throw out their character name? It has to be their real name.
No,
then I don't know anymore.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
That was amazing. And you run EMC. You are out.
You act like Amanda Jackson.
All right, Lil C, go.
Ice Cube's son, isn't it O'Shea?
Nice, O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Nice.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We don't
Anthony
own
Anderson.
this song, and you just made it.
Yeah, Anthony
Good
Anderson.
job.
Yeah.
All right, Little C, go. And do 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 do. I sure I shouldn't do this a whole bunch of times. Do 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 do. We don't own the tune to this song, but the littlest seed, you are gone.
You have got to be kidding.
And so our winner
Yes.
is the one, the only
Yes.
El Jeezy and Baca. But you have to name one more to win. One more to win. Go. Which I'm dumbfounded at all three of you, by the way, because I would have won this and I don't even watch movies.
What?
Actors are in more than movies.
You said Martin Lawrence.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Martin Lawrence.
You already said that.
Oh, Chris Rock.
Good job. Good job. You finally win one.
Yeah.
I don't understand how a Marvel guy doesn't say Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, I know, right?
Nobody said that.
No.
I was only partially listening, so
That's hilarious.
Black Panther is Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Chadwick Boseman is from the United States.
United States, yep. But
For sure.
but you did not say it.
Good job, guys. Maybe not. Hey, all right, so here's the thing. Here's the reason we played that game. Because a lot of those guys aren't really working anymore. Like, they're not like, Martin Lawrence is not in the movie right now. Will Smith is in Aladdin,
he's the genie, and people
the movie
are
that's coming out.
people
But
are mad about it.
Yeah, I don't
they
understand.
were mad because he's blue.
The genie's blue. That's a character, and he's not blue the whole time.
The genie was blue.
Are they mad because he's blue, or are they mad because he's not blue the whole time?
They were mad because
he's
he was
mad
blue.
because he is blue.
The matter of fact, they're happier that the second trailer that came out had him in his regular skin color, and then they felt better about it.
I hate people.
I think the genie is blue, and the genie should always be blue, and he should be blue the whole movie.
He's
Well,
blue.
in the cartoon, was he the blue the entire time?
Pretty sure.
Was it?
Yeah, he was blue the whole time.
Was he really?
Yes.
When he got mad, he was red.
Right. All right. Well, I mean, listen, we already said that people get Twitter balls, man,
I don't get it.
and that's kind of what's happening. All right.
We live,
All right.
this. We live in this. I hate people, man. The more I realize them, I just hate. Like,
We don't hate the people that listen. You don't hate the people that listen
I hate
to
them.
us.
I hate millennials.
I'm a millennial.
we like them.
That's why I hate millennials.
We like
Whatever.
them. We like them.
They sit here to get mad because he's blue. He's
Yeah.
playing a character that's blue.
Right.
People are mad
He's
about
blue. He's
it.
blue. Why?
You know what that's like? That's like getting mad when a brother plays a character that was in naturality a white guy or a pilgrim.
Yeah.
Now should you be mad because he's not? Because he's not. No, we
I just
we
hate it,
applaud
man.
that.
I hate it. I just hate people, man. Like, it's getting to the point where it's like, you know what, man? I was gonna sit on my porch
And watch
and watch the time go by. You know?
watch
I
this guy.
want to interact with these idiots, man. Everybody getting mad over stuff that just it's too much. It's too many people to get access to speak, man.
Every person has the access to speak.
And it shouldn't be that way.
Oh, okay.
I got a question for
Let's
y'all.
hear it.
It's gonna on the serious side as I have a moose turn.
That makes
Oh my
me
gosh!
so
but like
happy.
that body language that went
yeah.
with the sound was perfect.
That
Yeah,
makes
so-
me so
I
happy.
saw the thought bubble coming out of your head.
All right. So remember early in the show I talked about Rwanda and how they want to be the next Singapore, right? So in Singapore, they have very limited. They have what they call limited freedom of speech and limited freedom of press. Just say it on the show. You might as well just say
No,
it.
I can't remember the name of it. Like not hot sauce. What's the other stuff?
Tabasco.
Tabasco. That's what I need some. I need
It's
some
still hot
Tabasco.
sauce.
I need some
So-
Tabasco.
so in
please.
Rwanda-
and some of the cheese.
And some of the cheese.
All right, go.
Make it
happen. All right, go ahead.
do
So
the-
we're talk
So
about
in Rwanda and Singapore, because Rwanda is trying to mirror themselves after Singapore because of the growth that Singapore had.
are we doing a recap?
No, I'm saying I'm doing a quick recap. In those two places, they have what they call limited free speech and limited free press.
Oh, should we do that?
And both of those countries are prospering because of it. Well, I don't know if it's because of it, but
What does limited mean? Like, how does that work?
well, if I had to guess, I don't know 100% how it works, but I would guess there's certain things that you
Like all the countries, we're the only ones in that like
basically you can't be pooping on your president. You can't say anything negative towards.
Could you imagine if in the United States, like there was a situation where no.
So
hey.
So what I'm saying.
Tabasco.
So what I'm saying is, but those countries are prospering and have very limited. They don't have like less than 1% of terrorism. Like a lot of major corporations are going to do business in those places because of the limited press, free press, and the limited free speech.
Okay.
Is that what you want to do here?
I was asking what your thoughts on that.
Podcast is over with.
Sure.
But no, we just would be able to talk political stuff.
Podcast is over with. The minute we say something out of bounds, boom, because if somebody's paying attention. The minute you say something out of bounds,
well, I wouldn't talk politically. I'd just be like,
you wouldn't be yourself.
Nah, I could be myself.
We would not be able to have the conversations that we have. That's for sure.
But I don't necessarily talk politics anyway.
You wouldn't be yourself, though. I mean,
We also wouldn't be able to talk about anyone's sexual orientation or what's happening in the world. None of those things would fly.
Right.
You wouldn't be able to talk about socioeconomic status.
I don't think it will fall under limited press.
That all is tied to political actions.
Yeah, but I don't think that will be. I think like how we dog Trump out, that wouldn't happen in this country.
That wouldn't happen. You're right.
That wouldn't happen. How we just talk about the man who's in the White House.
It's not how it works.
We're going to run that news.
We already did it.
That's all you had?
I mean, I can go back to last week,
Oh,
but
gosh,
that was
never
what
mind. No,
that
we
was
don't
what
do
I
that.
had.
No, we don't do that.
It was not an
man.
insane week for news this week.
Hey,
Notice when we do run that news, like none of like the Pilgrim stories come up. Like
No,
we didn't talk about USC 2 weeks in a row on run that news. That never came up.
I thought we were going to talk about college tuition at another point in time.
Go.
I mean, but that should be a part of run that news. Like those are celebrities. Like you're part of celebrity news. Runs a race.
When it's a topic of the show, I don't put it in Run That News ever.
You're going to be the one that started it.
Okay, great. So
I didn't know that was.
there
I mean,
have been.
We never had any pre-show meeting. Didn't even know what was in the show. So how would you know that we wasn't going to talk about?
I was here when you said you were going to be here.
So basically, you don't do
Anyway,
no.
go.
Moving on.
So you don't do no notes before the show.
Go.
Run that news.
Yes,
should be
I
done.
do.
So then I should be in it.
So I don't talk about it in the
It
Run
should-
That
it should,
News
it should be an
segment.
ongoing thing. You think? That's what I
Okay.
thought too.
Okay.
Anyway, go.
Good.
So there have been several college scandals that celebrities have paid to get their kids into elite schools. So that is where we have started this conversation. We already had one conversation when all of this first came out, and more celebrities have now been put in the news for paying to get their
Did
kids
you-
into college.
Did
Now,
you guys see where like the tennis coach or excuse me soccer coach was like? Guess they was paying him to like put kids on his team that couldn't even kick a ball. You know what I mean? They was getting in on the soccer program because this dude was taking money. That was one thing that was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the other thing that I think is funny, which I really want to talk about.
Okay.
And by the way, Big Gates, we will discuss our brackets here in a second. All right, so you have multiple celebrities coming out going, my daughter got into X, school,
Right.
and I'm not going to jail because she did it on her own. One of them was the one and the only Dr. Dre.
yes.
Dr. Dre posted a picture, him and his daughter, like, celebrating. My daughter got into USC. No jail time.
Jeezy was recruited by USC.
All right, check this out. Oh, that's pretty impressive, big.
I got several letters, man.
That's impressive.
It was going hard, but Jeezy didn't graduate from JUCO, so that wasn't.
That's very impressive.
Yeah.
Hey, so everybody was like, that's funny, Dr. Dre, good job. Then he had to take the post down because then somebody posted. And Ron, you want to tell us why he had to take it down?
Nope.
Why not?
Because I don't have it pulled up in front of me. I'm looking for it right now.
I don't have it pulled up in front of me either, Ron. I'm just talking. Because I watch the news.
Well,
even though I'm not the news guy. I'm not the news guy, but I watch the news. All right, so here's what happened. At some point, Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre gave 70.
They started a school.
They gave $70 million to USC at some point.
There's a
like a broadcasting
production school that was built by Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre at USC.
And so
if I build that school, my daughter's going to USC.
So here's what happened. So at some point, somebody put out, well, yeah, you know what? Yeah, your daughter got accepted, but you did give them $70 million. So he took the post down immediately.
Why would you take it down? I'm leaving it up. So what? She still got in. I don't understand why. You know what it is? It's jealousy. It's the mob mentality and it's jealousy. People who don't have ish are jealous for those who have it. To me, I feel like I live a good life in my lane I'm in. Well, would I like to have more luxuries and do more stuff? Yeah, absolutely. But I'm not jealous of Dr. Dre or the lady from All in the House, whatever. Full House. They got her daughter in because she has the means to do it. If you have the means to send your kid to Bethune-Cookman because you know the head chancellor, that's a benefit that you have to get your son into that school. If your son can get on this particular team because you know the coach, then so what? Life is all about who you know. All kind of jobs I know. If I know Moose, if I need a job and I go to Moose, I will hope that I will get a job because I know Moose.
All right, so here's the issue though. Like the issue is that they're paying. They are paying these coaches and these chancellors
that's
and
fine.
these
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
These test proctors and whatnot to pass these. So they're cheating on the tests. They are falsifying documents. You got a guy, you got like a 300-pound student that's on the tennis team. That's not happening.
Yeah, but
I got a tennis scholarship. So Moose A.K. Big House gets a tennis scholarship to Harvard.
What I'm saying is like we down here acting like
I ain't serving not one volley.
Right, but the problem is it's just they're using their means and their benefits, their influence and their connections to wiggle room and get ways in to get their kids in school.
That's such a scientific term.
But what I'm saying is
wiggle room.
There's nothing that any of us wouldn't do for our kids to get them into a school they want to go to.
True.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you had the means to do it. Now, if you don't have the means to do it, we tell them, hey, you better figure it out. Like it's on you to do the work, whatever. But if I'm of privilege, and I'm able to do that to get you into this school that I know that can make you a better person or make you a better your life, you
better some opportunities.
Better believe I'm trying my best to get you in there because I know by going to this school, your role won't be as difficult.
So is it wrong? I mean, but
it's not wrong.
Still wrong.
It's not wrong.
They're cheating.
It's life. Nothing in life is
cheating.
Fair. Moose, there's nothing in life that is fair. Like nothing is fair. We just because of news and they have the music playing, everything seems fair. Life ain't fair, dog.
Jeezy, these folks are cheating the system.
What?
So listen. So I'm a real tennis player.
Yeah.
And I got an opportunity to go to Harvard, but I can't go because they already gave my scholarship.
First of all, let's be honest, Moose. If you're a good tennis player, you're going regardless. If you're good,
I'm on the cusp. There's a spot taken, and I'm on the cusp.
Oh, then you done.
I'm on the cusp. I'm a real tennis player, but instead they gave the position because the coach took $200,000.
Then do better
to get this kid in the game.
Be a better tennis player.
No,
yes,
come on,
you
sound ridiculous.
No, I don't. No, I don't. It's like okay. If I got a team, if I got a basketball team, and my 10th player, he's a 10th player on my team, but then somebody say, you know what? We love the Georgia Hoyas. I'll pay you $200,000 to put my son on your team. Guess what? Jason, my 10th player, you out of here. You're done. Like you don't play anyway. You're not on the team anyway. So guess what? Your spot has been taken But Little Tommy's not gonna play either. But he's just gonna be on the back of the bench. Just how you see those kids go to Kentucky, Michigan, Indiana, those Pilgrim players on the back end of the bench that never get in the game. Yeah, that's somebody's son. That's somebody's whatever. They dare never play. They're there to raise. They are there strictly to raise a team scholarship, academic scores, to raise the numbers. They can say, "Oh, our team has a 3.5 average." Yeah, that's their job. The back end of the players. They're not playing in the game, and they're never getting in, and that's fine. That's fine. That's the way life works, man. Life is about connections, man. You are where you are a lot of times because of the connections you have in life, man. Period.
Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I will say that. That connections do help for sure.
It's people have got many jobs because they knew somebody. They got in place because I knew somebody. We go out to the club, everybody can't get in, but you know the door, man. What up, homeboy? Oh, Big Moose, come on in. We in there. It's a line around the corner, but we in because we know Moose. And Moose only got the door. We in there. Is that fair? No. But it is what it is. So you would rather wait outside like, nah, it ain't right for me to walk in with all these people outside and it's snowing. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the back of the line. Like, nah, bro. It ain't my fault you ain't connected. I am. I'm in here.
Yeah, especially when I was a young man, I used to really be mad. Like when I'd be at a little club here around Indianapolis, and I'm in line, and the Pacer players who I know can afford to pay
walk right in.
Matter of fact, that club was called the Cocktail Cove. Was the name of Dale Davis and the rest of them. They walk right in,
right, and then what?
And then I'm next in line. I got to pay my $10.
No, matter of fact, when they walk in, the price just went up. Am I lying?
No, not really.
Oh, we got Reggie Miller in the house. Yeah, it was $10, now it's $50 to get in.
Right,
because he here.
Well, that's how
and you was the next one in line. That one went from 10 to 50 to 100. It ain't fair.
That's how they do it.
But it is what it is. It's life, man. It's
all right, so
it ain't fair, man. So
folks, listen to Heavy Hitters Radio.
If your son can go to USC, go to UCLA, or go to UC Irvine, go somewhere else, man.
The only reason you said UC Irvine is because it's basketball time.
That's my daughter goes to school there too, by the way.
I understand that, but it's basketball time. That's why you said that.
Yeah, UC Irvine. Yeah.
Sweet.
Man, I'm totally looking for.
Yeah, so common folks, stop being mad. Stop being mad that you common. Do something about it. Do something about it.
For what reason?
Do something about it. Stop looking at rich people trying to live their life. They living their best life.
I can't stand that.
They living their best life, man.
I can't stand that.
Why?
I'm not sure. I don't like when people say living my best life.
They living their best life.
So what were you doing before that?
Hating their whole life.
For what reason? Like the first day you go, this sucks. Why don't you go, I need to change it?
Because it's way easier to complain than make changes in your life.
No, man.
That's the world that we live in.
The first time you go, you know what? I'm uncomfortable. I need to do something different.
Do something different, man.
The first time you go, oh, this is horrible. Like, no, you got to change it like immediately.
Immediately. Be done with it.
Also, I don't think those people are actually living their best life.
No.
I think they are just there for social media, and they just want it.
Of course.
That's what I agree with.
They just want it to look like they have
living
a perfect
my best
life.
Living my best
and
life.
they're just going to be
I will
happy
say this,
go lucky.
When I take my much needed trips, it ain't. I'm not living a fake life on social media. That's really how I do it. Like I ain't rich.
Right.
I'm just connected, man. Life is about connections, man. You gotta be connected, and it's easy to get connected, man.
Says the one who hates people.
I hate people, but you gotta play the game, man.
Okay.
You gotta play it. Though. You gotta know your lane and be cool with your lane. Like be cool, man. I'm cool in lane 2. I'm cool. I ain't gotta be in lane 1. I'm straight.
Okay.
I'm straight with my lane. It's happy. I got some good friends. I got great friends, man. We can walk around. Ain't nobody like taking pictures of us. Like we cool, man. Life is good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Would I like a few extra luxuries and things like that? Yeah, I would want to. So if I want that, then what I gotta do? I gotta put my bootstraps on and work a little harder to get that.
I think it's pull yourself up by your bootstraps, not put your bootstraps on.
Or lace up. You can lace up your bootstraps. Make them a little tighter and work a little harder.
You don't lace the bootstraps.
Okay, lace my
You're splitting hairs like a mug,
I know.
man.
That's what we do.
boot. But what I'm saying
Is you're not
if,
lacing them.
if you're not happy with the situation, change it. Period. Stop complaining. Stop saying, "Well, these people got money. It's unfair that they get to have their kids get all this best stuff." Okay, well then, change your job. Stop working a 9 to 5 and invent something or do something, and and then you'll be in that position where your kid can skip the line and go for somebody else.
No, man. You know what? I still think it's wrong that these folks are paying for these kids to get in school.
I agree with what you say is wrong, but it is what it is. I don't have a problem with
What
it.
you mean?
It's wrong, but you don't have a problem with it?
I don't have a problem with it. It's wrong. But there's other thing that's wrong. I don't have a problem with it. It's wrong that we as Americans go over overseas and kill a bunch of stuff. But hey, I don't care. I get a cheap iPhone. You know what I mean?
What the heck?
It's the benefit. Like, we have benefits in this country that other countries don't have because we poop on other countries. That's a fact. Like we can. It's a fact. But I don't want to have a Jeezy turn. A moose turn and all that kind of stuff. But what I'm saying is, if you're a man of privilege and you have the means and the context, it makes it better for the little C to do stuff because of you, because of the work that you put in, makes things easier for him. The connections you made.
True story.
Period. That's life. But if you don't make no connections, then it's hard for everybody. But don't get mad. Don't get mad because you don't know nobody. Well, that's your fault. Right. Personal responsibility, man. If your kid ain't getting in the USC, that's your fault. Either A, they ain't smart enough, or B, you ain't connected enough. So you got to choose another school. That's life. I can't drive a Bentley. I like them. I can't drive one. Can't afford it.
But if you knew somebody that could
put me in a position,
could put you in a position to get one, you be down with
it. Yeah, and I pay a little less than somebody who paying full price, and I'm cool with that. That's the way it works.
What about but we're not selling out though.
What exactly does that mean? Selling out? Is it forgetting where I came from?
Sure. It's a very difficult question, by the way.
I'm play this. I would never live where I came from. I'm not living there.
You're not living there anymore.
No, but I would still do stuff in the community to try to uplift them.
I'm talking about selling out. So, like, imagine they say, you know what, man, I'm gonna give you a Bentley, but I want you to totally degrade.
No, I wouldn't do
the
that.
City of
Gary. No, I wouldn't. No, I mean Gary degraded himself. It don't need me to do it.
What?
I wouldn't do it.
Say what?
I wouldn't do it. I mean, I wouldn't sell who. I wouldn't change you. I wouldn't change who I am. Depending on how much we talking.
See what I'm saying?
Not just for a Bentley. Not just for a Bentley. But I still live with myself. You know what I mean? Like I gotta have a line. But you start throwing six figures around. Like I'll say a bunch of people, and then call you afterwards. Like, look, dude, it was for the money. Like they pay me, to say those things, and we all good.
For 6 figures?
Yes.
Okay.
Money changes everything. Money changes a lot for people.
Okay. Shall we discuss our brackets?
Yeah.
Did we finish our show one? Because, the group locked, so...
No, we didn't.
What?
We didn't. Matter of fact, I took pictures of it if you guys want to talk about it.
I am beating Moose in the group, though, currently, by 110 points.
I didn't even pick.
I know you didn't. You didn't want to lose to me, and that's okay.
No.
It's a song I used to listen to back in the day. It's not a song. It's not my song.
It's very 80s.
It was definitely a 12-inch. It was a 12-inch. Yes.
The only thing power respects is power. They take one little word out of what you say, ignore all the rest, then begin to...
It's not our song, man. Malcolm X, no sellout. All right, what's you guys talking about?
We're going into brackets.
What's happening?
In the tournament. So I'm winning in the group. And in the Sweet 16.
The group of who? 2?
Yep. I'm still winning. It's not just me. I only have one team that I chose incorrectly in the Sweet 16.
Seriously?
Yes. I had Villanova over Purdue.
That's a jam right there.
That's so 80s.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. All right, let me pull up the heavy hitters.
Moose, aka Big House,
picks.
has 3 missed guesses in the Sweet 16.
I mean, you have.
1.
You
Hey,
went,
hey, check this.
you went chalk.
Hey, check this out. So I
I don't know what that means.
like there must there must be police like throwing tear gas into a house like near the Compound Studios, and some of my Pilgrim fans that live in the outside areas are like, "Are you okay?"
That's funny.
I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.
They're looking out for you.
They are looking out for me for sure. Let me see here. I gotta pull those up so I can see what's happening.
Are you pulling up the
brackets that we
the show
picked.
one? Perfect.
Yeah, the brackets that we picked. So
The heads or tails bracket.
Let me see here. Hey, by the way, that book is called Goodbye Things. Goodbye Things by Fumio Sasaki.
Is he the one who reads it?
Yeah, no, because he doesn't speak English. So it's another cat, but it's Goodbye Things, Fumio Sasaki. The New Japanese Minimalism is what they're not telling that book. Goodbye Things, Fumio Sasaki. Yeah, he's good. He's good stuff too, man. All right, so guys, here we go. In the East, we picked Duke to win the first game and Duke to win the second game. So we're correct, and we have Duke in the Sweet 16. You might have to write these down for me.
With
All
who we had?
Yeah, well, no, we got Duke, so we got Duke. In the second game, we picked UCF, so we had UCF losing. Well, UCF winning, so we got that one, and then Duke beating UCF. All right.
Okay.
We had Mississippi State and Liberty. We had Mississippi State winning, which they did not, because Liberty won. And we had St. Louis beating Virginia Tech, which they did not. So we didn't win any of those games. Excuse me. We had Maryland playing Belmont. We had Belmont winning, in which they did not. And we had Belmont beating LSU, which they did not. And so we don't have anybody in that bracket, in that part of it. Louisville, we had Louisville beating Minnesota, which they did not. And then we had Louisville beating Little Brother, which, folks, for your viewing pleasure or for your listening pleasure, is Michigan State. Big House finds it hard to say that, but we had them winning, and we had Louisville beating them. So we don't have anybody. So all we have in that bracket is Duke, I think.
Yep.
Man, we're horrible. All right, so in the South, Virginia, Gardner Webb, we have Virginia winning. We had Oklahoma winning, which I think happened. We had Wisconsin beating Oregon, which did not happen. We had Kansas State beating UC Irvine, which did not happen. We had St. Mary's beating Villanova, which did not happen. We had Old Dominion beating Purdue, which did not happen.
You picked that one. That was you IU fan. I know I picked Purdue on that one.
You got outvoted.
Yeah, I got voted for that.
And then it's funny because in my regular bracket I did have Purdue, by the way. We had Cincinnati. We had Cincinnati over Iowa, which did not happen, but we did have Tennessee, and we have Tennessee moving on. So we have Virginia and Tennessee in the Sweet 16. Okay, you guys got that?
Yeah. So now are we gonna reset it and go from here from the Sweet 16?
It's locked.
Well, we got this other.
We can write it down.
No, they got this. They got another one that we can generate now if we need to. All right, so on the other side, Gonzaga and Fairleigh Dickinson. We had Gonzaga going all the way to the Sweet 16. We did a good job. We had Syracuse over Baylor, which did not happen. So we lost that one. We had Murray State over Marquette, which we won. And then we had Murray State and Florida State, but we picked Murray State and not Florida State.
I think that was one of those coin flip games.
It was. But it was a 12-4, but Ja Morant. Ja Morant is a difference maker.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, he balled out, but he got blew out too.
Well, you know what it is. I mean, if you take the other guys, you take the other scorer out, and you're hurting. Let me see here. I told you Florida State. We took Buffalo over the play-in game, which was St. John's. We took Buffalo. No, we had Buffalo and Texas Tech, and then we took Texas Tech into the next round. So we got Texas Tech in the Sweet 16. We took Nevada over Florida, which did not happen.
Yeah.
And we had Nevada. I don't know. How did this happen? We had Nevada beat Michigan. Did I get outvoted?
Yeah, I don't know how we had that one.
Yeah,
either.
it was a coin flip because I
So I got
teased your
outvoted.
heart on that one.
I got
It was not
outvoted,
nice.
but which was goofy. But yeah,
Yeah,
Michigan.
yeah. How did I
You didn't get outvoted. It was a coin flip.
But who voted? But who voted against who? I know I didn't vote.
It must have been 2 and 2.
It must have been y'all two. 'Cause, yeah, I didn't. I know I didn't vote for Michigan.
So
lose.
Michigan won the first one, and we ended up picking Nevada, which is
Yeah, that's
not even that.
ridiculous.
You know, I would not have done that.
Yeah.
All right, so we had North Carolina making it to the Sweet 16, which is correct.
Mm-hmm.
We had Utah State beating Washington, which did not happen. We had Auburn losing to New Mexico State,
Shit.
which did not
Nah, it
happen.
did not happen. Yeah.
We had Kansas beating Northeastern, and then we had Kansas moving on, so we don't get that.
Who did Kansas lose to?
Kansas
Auburn.
lost to Auburn.
Oh, yeah, Auburn.
Yeah. Let me see here. We had Iowa State beating Zero State, which did not happen. But we did have Houston winning, and then we had Iowa State moving forward, so we didn't get that one. We had Wofford beating Seton Hall. We had Wofford beating Kentucky.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
we
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
have.
That was that Michigan pick came back because that. Anyway, go ahead. So Kentucky's out in our bracket, not from Jeezy.
Neither is Michigan. Hey guys, so that's our picks. All right, that's our picks. Here's, I guess what we're gonna do is, we can maybe fill it out. We can fill it out on paper or something, because I don't have my computer in front of me, which I apologize. I could have got that set up, and we could have made the picks real quick. I guess we could. I guess we still could.
I can just write them down for now.
All right. So in the Sweet 16, we have Duke and Virginia Tech.
I would take
I
two.
would take Duke.
I'm taking Duke too. And then we also have Little Brother and is it LSU? Yeah, Little Brother and LSU.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
LSU.
That's a tough one.
Unfortunately, I got to take Little
I
Brother.
got to
to
Michigan
Big
State.
Ten.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Michigan State.
Pull up the new brackets for me. Sit there and pull up the new brackets for him. Hey, guys, I'm talking to the buddy. All right, so we have Virginia and Oregon.
Yeah, Virginia.
That's a tough, man. Oregon.
I
would-
No.
I believe in Virginia.
I probably do. I don't know. I probably do Oregon.
I wish I'd have said something before you guys. Let me see here. So Virginia, or you know what? Virginia had a bad year last year. I'm taking Virginia. Yeah, switch the other side for me. And then, all right, so we got Tennessee and Purdue.
Tennessee.
I'm taking Purdue. I'm taking Purdue.
Taking Purdue because oh boy, at 40, yeah, 42.
Yeah, man. He was hurt. Carson. What's
Purdue
his name?
might go to the Final Four, man.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Purdue might go to the Final Four.
Yeah,
I know you want to hit that run as a IU.
I didn't put them in my bracket. I took them out.
All right, so we got Gonzaga and
Is it Gonzaga or Gonzaga?
It's like potato.
So we got Gonzaga and
I got
Florida State. Yeah, Gonzaga and Florida State.
I believe
I might have to go with Gonzaga too.
Okay.
You never thought in that. All right, we got.
I would have been outvoted anyway.
Texas Tech and Michigan. Of course,
Michigan.
Go blue.
Michigan.
Go blue. All right, so folks, we have Kentucky and Houston, I believe.
Kentucky.
Kentucky and Houston, okay. And then we have North Carolina and Auburn.
North Carolina.
Okay. Auburn being the lowest seed is still alive. They are a
7 or 8.
5. No, you know what? There's a 12, I think, somewhere.
I think so.
There's a 12.
So are we going North Carolina on that one?
Yeah, I am. You got it written down?
Yes.
Perfect. Hey, man, that's the heavy hitters picks, man. Let me see here.
We got to do the Sweet 16. We got to go to the next round.
We just did the Elite Eight.
Oh yeah, we did the winners of Sweet 16, but we won't come on until the Final Four is ready to rock and roll.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So then we gotta go to the next round.
All right, let me see here. I gotta pull it all back up again, guys.
Yes.
All right, so we have.
I wrote it in order.
All right, so
Why don't it just be
teams?
Duke, Michigan State, Virginia, Purdue,
All right,
Gonzaga,
so
Michigan,
the winner
Kentucky,
between
North Carolina.
Duke, Michigan State.
Ooh, that's.
I'm going Duke.
I'm going Michigan State.
I'm going Duke because
Okay.
I mean, even though I like the Big Ten. Sorry, Big Ten.
Virginia, Purdue. I'm going Virginia.
I'm going Purdue.
I'm going Purdue. I told you Purdue going to the Final Four.
Gonzaga, Michigan. Michigan.
Gonzaga. You heard it here from Jeezy.
Kentucky, North Carolina.
Ooh, that's gonna be a great game. That's gonna be a great game.
All right, I'll let y'all go first. I refuse. Hopefully, I'm outvoted, so I can't really pick. So y'all go first.
You know what? I'll go first, man. I'm going North Carolina.
Me
man.
too.
Okay.
Dag, Jeezy, we sorry.
I ain't gotta say.
We're sorry, man.
That's all I never said.
We like you.
Man, you know what? You one of my good guys, man. You had one of the best jokes ever. Matter of fact, folks, we're gonna end with the
Bruce reviews.
Yes.
with 2 minute joke off. All right, go ahead.
Is that what we're doing now, or do we
the
do
last
Bruce
one?
and
Is that
review?
the last one?
We have the Final Four now. Do we want to do?
No. That's next week.
We'll do that next week.
Okay, so we.
Although next week, man, the Lewis Seed baseball season starts, so I'll be at baseball games. We have to figure that out.
Yeah.
All right.
So in the Final Four for the heavy hitters, we have Duke, Purdue, Michigan, and North Carolina.
Yeah, all Big Ten SEC.
Yes.
All right, you can leave right there. Hey, guys. All right, Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. It's Moose, a.k.a. Big House. And, man, it's been a great show. Matter of fact, we're kind of wrapping up here in a little bit. Hey, all right, so there was one thing we need to talk about, and all of a sudden, it's totally escaped my
Brews and
memory.
reviews.
But I thought it was something else, too, though. Is it Brews and Reviews?
Jeezy's joke that you are so tickled by goes with Brews and Reviews.
Yes.
That's what you're thinking
yes,
about.
it was that. So we need to go to Brews and Reviews.
Yes.
Hey, behind that box there is a little something for me in this.
Oh, okay.
You can pour in this cup. All right, so you guys ready for Brews and Reviews?
Yeah.
Hey, real quick. I don't know if I can figure it out or not. I don't know.
I mean,
weird.
oh man, the big sister's like she homeless, man. Like,
what the heck?
it ain't that cold in here.
It's not that cold.
She got on a skull cap. She got on a Mustafa.
She got with them free blankets I got from the Green Eyed Girl, man. The Green Eyed Champion. I don't know, whatever they call them. That's what we got. I got that from her. No, she probably wants some sort of wine or something. Hey, Lil C, you need to take this out of here for me. All right, guys, you guys ready? All right, so real quick, I'm gonna try to stretch this over here and see if we can get the little seed in there. No, not the little seed. The big sis. Say what's up. Matter of fact, I gave a shout out to Susie early on, cousin Susie, and so we'll do it again. That way she can listen to the whole show. All right, so hey, folks, give it up for the one, the only man from straight out of Naptown that lives in the DMV, the Big Sis. Yeah, people know where you live. Doesn't matter. Go. Lean into that talk. When the world go?
America.
Yeah, get a little louder now.
Hello, America.
She's not from Britain, by the way.
I don't know what's
Hello,
happening.
America. How you doing, that governor?
Hello,
governor.
we're playing badminton. No, we're not doing
And
that.
put the cricket. Put the cut in the loot.
We're not doing
Put my
that.
coat in the loot.
Hey, so all right, so are you guys ready for Brews and Reviews?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so there was a movie called Us that's out.
Yes.
That is,
I have not seen it. Matter of fact, I may not ever see it.
you're not missing much.
Here's the thing, man. You know what? I'm not like a scary picture type of.
It
dude.
ain't scary. It's more stupid.
Damn.
Wow.
Man. So I see your opinion of.
Oh, my bad.
I see your opinion. Like it's come shining through.
Yeah.
One
Yes.
shining moment for Jordan Peele. All right, so
But he made like 70 million, so he all good.
Hey,
Hey, can we stop saying record breaking weekend when he doesn't break no records?
here's the thing.
Top 3 is not a record.
I'm gonna say this. I think it's cool. I think it's cool that he's making horror films with black stars. I do enjoy that part, even though I don't watch them.
Yeah,
man, maybe I.
I get it.
You know what? If to support him, I could send somebody to the movie. Hey,
there you go.
If there's a couple that wants to go to the movie, I'll pay for y'all to go.
And it was very interesting seeing black folks kick the crap out of Pilgrims on screen.
Boom. You see what I'm saying?
It was very like, wow, this is happening right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a lot of like.
I never saw Get Out.
They got it the way we got it in several horror movies.
Okay.
By black people.
All right, Jeezy. Give me a synopsis, and then
I didn't say African Americans. I said black people.
I like it. You made me happy with it.
Because none of them was African Americans.
Right.
Maybe that's why they got away with it.
Oh gosh, look, I got one of those ring things. Something happened in the neighborhood, but it's snow on the ground, so never mind. It was a while. All right, go.
Yeah. So, Us is basically a movie about the family that goes on vacation to their cottage home in upstate.
They own the cottage?
They own it or something like that. And
black family owned the cottage?
Know,
nice.
Yeah,
okay.
Nice.
No, I like it.
And then they had their doppelgangers basically show up.
I'm sorry. Did you use the word doppelganger?
It's a good word.
Your twin.
Good job.
What does that mean?
Your twin. Or they're clones. So,
that's not a doppelganger.
What is a doppelganger?
The doppelganger is someone who looks like you.
I'm sorry, was it?
Someone who looks like you.
All right.
Or your twin. So basically the movies...
for some reason I thought y'all wanted to have... I wanted you to have what's name?
A Dingleberry. So
no, what's the boy's name?
Who?
I can't remember his name.
What's he do?
That can explain stuff to us.
Oh,
Layman.
But it's not. It's really not layman's terms when you say doppelganger, though, right?
No.
Right.
No, but Jeezy's not using it correctly. But continue.
It is doppelganger.
It's
That's
doppelganger.
the correct word.
A doppelganger is not a twin, is what I'm saying. So
It's a person that looks like
it's a person that looks like
That's
you.
what I said.
All right. Anyway,
and
go.
you said your twin.
No,
Go.
Which is wrong.
Go.
Okay.
It's not wrong.
It
This
is.
person look like you.
Don't start that. Go.
Don't get mad at me because you had we didn't have his education. Anyway, so the movie supposed to be a thriller.
Yeah.
It was not scary.
So it's not a scary movie.
movie.
Is it a thriller though? Like you're like, whoa.
No.
Like a roller coaster.
No. There's no. It's just it's eerie more. It's weird. It's a weird movie. Like
that's how Jordan Peele is.
Yeah,
though, right?
exactly. It's very weird and eccentric. And so the problem with the movie is it's kind of like. So basically everybody on Earth has a clone of them, and so the clones basically come up from the sewers, from underground, and decided they're gonna take over for the people above ground. So basically, what happens is when these movies come out, as I told was still running the pre-show, is whenever black movies come out, as black people, we always have to tie some type of social meaning to a movie that doesn't necessarily have a social meaning. So the meaning of this movie is basically the people on top on land were better than the people in the sewers.
That sounds correct.
But the people on land had no idea the people was in the sewers. So it's not like the people who was like the land people in this movie knew about the people in under the ground that looked like them. They had no idea these people ever even existed. So how can you be better than something that you didn't know exists? That's number one. Then you have the whole people attaching some type of social, like how we see ourselves. Like
all right. So
Us was about how we hate us.
There you go.
And all that kind of. So there's a bunch of that kind of crap.
All right. So to sum this up very quickly,
you're stupid.
You were mad because this was.
The movie wasn't good. It wasn't.
This was a horror picture that had like some sort of social undertone.
People attach social undertones to it, and just
all right. So hey guys, hey Lil C, come over here.
So what I don't understand.
Hey, are you ready, guys?
Yes.
This is a random game show.
Here we go.
We're going to have 4 players tonight.
Yes.
We're going to have the one, the only L Jeezy M'Baku.
Wakanda
forever. Yeah, we're going to have the lady of the house, Run.
N-I-T.
Whatever.
I can't get that right. He messed me up every time. We're gonna have the Lil C, man. He's in here, and we're also gonna have the big sis, man, in the hood. She's hooded.
Right.
She's shrouded.
Right.
She's shrouded in secrecy.
How John Wall doing?
She's going to be coming out going, telling me now.
Yeah.
Telling me now. Yeah, she's got. All right. So, guys, you ready for the game show?
Yes.
All right. Hold on, guys. I think I forgot my concept. Oh, no, I remember my concept. All right. So, here's what I want you guys to think about. By the way, I'm the host of the game show, Moose, a.k.a. Big House. And guess what? You have to guess the concept for the scary movie. All right. Are we ready?
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so Jeezy, you're going to go first, and I want to give you a scary movie, and I want you to guess the concept.
You want me to attach to some type of social?
I want you to make it into a social construct.
Okay.
You guys listen to me? A social construct.
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger. Name those movies.
So
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street. If it was a black film, people would attach it to sleep apnea or insomnia. Yes. Dig. Yeah, how the man make you work so hard that you can't sleep.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Freddy Krueger is the man that always comes when you sleep, make you want to work and make you afraid.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, he's the man.
Raise your hand when you're next. Raise your hand when you're next. All right. Run, EMC.
Yes.
Name your movie and the social context.
The Halloween movies.
Yes.
And it is all about family dynamics and learning to love the people around you. Even if they're totally messed up in the head, you got to love them through it. Even if they want to stab you in the closet.
Okay.
Love your people.
Or could it
All
be
right.
about dental hygiene and all the candy?
No, it wasn't. There was no candy.
Yes.
But it's Halloween.
That made me so
That's
happy.
not how it goes.
That's what you do at Halloween. You
Yeah,
get candy.
You candy.
Not everybody. They're Jehovah Witnesses. I don't know why you guys don't know this. Jamie Lee Curtis is a hermaphrodite Jehovah Witness. She does not celebrate Halloween. She gets stabbed in the closet.
And by the way, Jamie Lee Curtis, hermaphrodite, is my first hot chick in my whole life. I can't believe Moose just came out of the closet on that.
Right.
I like the hermaphrodite.
She's still in there.
She's not in the closet anymore.
She is. She's still hiding from Michael.
No, she's hot.
That's where she hides.
Oh, okay. She came out. All right. The little sis. Are you ready?
What?
I call her little
That's-
sis.
Right.
That's
I'm
the
tripping.
big sis.
I'm sorry. You know what that is? You know what that is?
It's a hand.
That's Woodford.
That's a hand in hand.
That's Woodford talking.
Oh, yeah, Woodford over there?
Yeah, it's behind you. It's behind the box over there.
We got some hand in hand.
Hey, so all right, the little sis. I did it again.
That's all right.
The big sis. Sorry about that. The big sis. Your scary movie. Somebody come up with one. Somebody come up and give me a good one. Like from the 70s.
From the 70s.
probably never
Candyman.
No, she's never seen that.
Never seen Candyman?
No.
Last scary movie I saw.
What's the last one you saw?
The Undertaker and his pals.
There you go.
We never even heard of that, but I'll tell you what.
The Undertaker. I know what that's about.
I did see
That's about how funerals take advantage of black folks.
Yes.
What's that?
The Exorcist.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
so can you please? You should do that one. You should do Blackula. All right, so please give us, please give us the social construct of Blackula. Blackula, please. Ready, go. You gotta talk. You gotta be way faster than that. We can't be silent on here. Go.
It's the social construct.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
It's about, I can help her. That's probably how the black man left his family and decided to,
He's garbage.
Yeah, suck on all the white women's necks.
That was a social construct for black.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Keeping the black woman down, yeah.
He was only so. Are you telling me Blackie only drank Pilgrim blood?
That's it, Don. It was keeping the black woman down, yo.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he tore the black families, man. The CIA put them in place, man, to have these thoughts.
Yes. All right. So I got a question
Makes
for you.
perfect sense.
What was the other one? It was something about
Undertaker.
the Undertaker and his pals.
Yeah.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, I know what that's about.
What's that about?
That's about how the white man come up with the churches and the funeral homes overcharge black folks to bury people.
That's the truth, Ruth. Man, I know that's the truth.
It was about the actual movie was about a funeral home that sold body parts to the local diner.
Oh, so I know exactly what that's about. Man, it's about organ. How people, how the white man be taking the black man's organ and selling them on the black market.
You know what? If Moose looks at it in a positive fashion, I believe that we're just trying to conserve the animal population by utilizing, harvesting parts from Americans so that we can subsidize the meat produce in the United States.
Oh, yeah.
You suck.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
You suck.
No, I do not. All I'm saying is, I feel like
chicken tonight. I'm sorry.
Because imagine if you go, man, this is delicious. Like I just ate chili that Run made, right?
Right.
And it did have some extra chunks in it that wasn't quite the same as chili that I have responded to.
So Ron made some chili.
And I don't know if it was like round.
It had some.
It would definitely not be dogs. Maybe cat, but not dogs.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It had beer in it too, for sure. Like my breath totally smells like beer. Yes. All right. So, let's take the newer movie, It. Are you familiar with the concept of It? The Little C?
Didn't see it.
All right. So, are you familiar? I'll tell you what. What? I'm sorry. What movie have you seen that was? Matter of fact, I'm just gonna tell him. All right. So, It was a movie about there was a girl, right? There was a girl.
There's a boy.
Well, listen to me. There was a girl that was there, and this boy that was kind of heavy set, right? Liked the girl. He wrote her a note. I like you. She was like, ain't nobody like me except for you, right? Here's what happens. Then all of a sudden, the girl is taken hostage by this clown that lives in the sewer, right? And so this heavy-set boy, handsome guy, I like all the heavy-set guys, right? I'm a heavy-set fan, all right? I'm Moose, the heavy-set fan, all right? So anyway, the heavy-set boy goes into the sewer, rescues the girl from the clown, and then the girl turns around and likes the other guy, the little skinny guy that got like autism or something, that doesn't even help. What's the social construct of this movie?
The nice guy always finishes last.
No!
He smoked that. I think he smoked that.
The nice guy always finishes last.
Yeah. If you know what? If you have man boobs,
yes.
you don't win. You don't win.
That's
you have
not
what?
True.
You don't win.
Well, what?
The women, the girl. You don't get the girl.
Who don't?
If you have breasticles, you don't get the girl.
Oh, so you saying if you don't get the girl?
That's pretty good. I wish they could hear it too. It's kind of funny. All right, so
the bigger you don't get the girl.
Yeah, the bigger the breasticles, you don't get the girl.
Yeah,
and that's what happened in It.
Yeah.
All right. So listen. Here's one I saw. All right. What about like Alien? Alien was a pretty scary movie. Jeezy, what's the social construct of Alien?
Man, it's about Trump trying to build that wall, man, keep them people out.
You did a good job. You did a really good job. I'm proud of you. I really am proud of you. Hey, so I tell you what, give me one. I'm gonna come up with it right off the top.
Oh, the one I said earlier, Candyman.
All right, so Candyman is trying to keep the brother down. So like the name Candyman elicits the fact that this guy was trying to come on the come up, right? He was trying his best to make things happen, and when they call him Candyman, they go, "Oh, you know what? He is double selling the candy that he's buying from the candy store."
Facts.
And what they've done is they started to tax this young man and make it so that he couldn't do it, which gave him a bad attitude. And then he started to slay his individuals that were not buying the Jolly Ranchers. Is that okay? I went a long way for that, though. Look, even Lil C, even the Big Sis was like, yeah, it was too long. She was very critical of me on that one. My feelings are hurt. I know my feelings are hurt right now. Like I don't know what to do with myself. And she wasn't even on Twitter when she did it. All right, guys, you ready? It's time for the 2-minute joke section.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Give me a 2
No,
minutes.
You guys just end the show without me.
No, you gotta be in it.
Ron, you got a joke.
Make it happen. You got a 2-minute joke.
Wrapping the show, we got 2 minutes to stand up.
I'm just gonna make it up. I didn't even prepare. I'm just gonna make it up.
I
as
ain't
we
prepared.
go.
I had a couple of. I couldn't get the punchline to work.
Did you work? Did you work on it?
Yeah.
Who am I going
No,
first?
you go first.
I'm going first. All right. So, hey, man, listen. I support the Me Too movement. Okay, I really do. I mean, I believe that women should have rights, and I believe that guys should be nice and not be hitting on them and all that kind of stuff. But the woman that started the Me Too movement, I don't even know her name, but I'm
go there, please.
I'm struggling. I'm struggling. When I saw her today, like International Women's Day or something, I'm struggling on the fact that who's the guy? What was he on? What dope did he take?
Right.
Like what mood was he in? To be that's the one that he decided to go sideways on?
Yeah.
And by the way, you'd have to go sideways on it because you couldn't look at it right on because you couldn't maintain the thing you need to maintain to keep it going.
Yeah.
I'd have to be behind her sideways because I couldn't look. And sweetheart, don't get me wrong. Like, I you know what? Moose is not the best looking guy. I got a gray beard, bald head, and my head is wacky. I got all kind of stuff going. I got a knowledge knot on the back of my head that looks ridiculous. Right? Some people say it looks like
I had a joke with the Lil C sitting right there. So
some people say the back of my head looks like a porpoise mouth. Right?
Moose head game is wacky.
Yeah. no, don't say that. All right, so check this out. And
his words, not mine. Lady.
Yeah, you did a good job,
lady.
Hey, so here's the thing. This woman, although I respect the movement, she looks like they took somebody with no artistic skill and was like, "Hey, I want you to make this clay bust of this woman." I mean, her.
So she built like melted ice cream out the box.
No, it's like
it's like a
Mr. Potato Head that they would not sell. Like they just had to leave. They had to leave the Mr. Potato. They're like, this one goes to the Island of Misfit Toys. Like, sorry, sweetheart. And I apologize.
Me too.
I do love her. Hey, you know what? Hey, I'm just saying. I want to see the guy. So forget her. Like you know what? She's beautiful in her own way. But the guy, I want to see what the guy had going on. Like, what was he thinking about? How many bottles of Hennessy did he drink?
Hen, right.
He had to. How much dope did he smoke to say, that's the woman I want to hit on, and I'm going to be mean about it when I do it? It's absolutely ridiculous, man. This is Moose, a.k.a. Big House, man. That's my 2-minute comedy.
Run you up. Yeah!
Yeah!
Oh, I just can't wait. I've been looking forward to this for a whole week now.
And I tell you what, if you haven't been because you were surprised when we talked about it.
No, I wasn't surprised. I was just hopeful that you would have forgotten about it.
I mean, you got the voice for it right now. I mean, I thought you was ready to go. Go ahead.
I know.
So,
yes.
How?
Hey, Ron.
I'm glad I could help
tell you what, you know what we do?
I'm not telling stories.
She's doing her joke. Go ahead.
All right, go.
How do you make an egg roll?
No, this is stand-up comedy. So
I'm not sure. Go.
I'm looking for crowd interaction.
All right.
You push it.
Nice. And
why did the skeleton go to the movies all by himself? Don't ruin it if you know the answer.
Because he was boning? I don't know.
No, not at the movie.
His head game was wacky?
Because he had no body to go with.
Oh, that was pretty good. He
had no
I got a question
to
for you,
with.
though. I got a question for you, though.
Oh, gosh.
So,
I would love to hear your question.
All right, so Ron, I hear there's a new No, it's not contraceptive. I knew there's a new catch device.
Are we doing joke? Are we doing a stand up? What are we doing?
She's supposed. I'm throwing her softballs.
Right.
I'm lobbing.
I don't want
I'm
to
lobbing
play.
softball.
I don't even want to play wiffle ball.
Is there a cup?
Yeah, there is.
You don't want to play any? Never mind.
Talk about the cup.
Yes, there's a vagina cup. I don't know what it's called, but I feel like that's what the V cup is what it should be called.
A V cup.
Yeah.
And on the V cup, what do you do with it?
You put it by your cervix, and it catches all the menstruation, and then you just.
This is not funny though.
No, what you asked? I was done. I told my jokes, and I was done.
All right. There we go.
I told my jokes, I was done, and then I got drugged back in here.
There you go, folks. Dang, man. She's a tough crowd tonight. Tough crowd tonight, man. All right, so Jeezy, you're up.
Yeah.
Man. 2 minutes.
Yeah. I don't really have nothing to talk about, man. But shout out to all the ladies in the crowd tonight, man. It's hard to be a brother these days, man. It's hard. It's hard being a brother these days.
I don't know why I'm laughing
man.
already. You ain't even said a joke yet.
It's hard being a brother these days, man. It's crazy, man. You got the Me Too movement. You know, have y'all seen the lady that did the Me Too? Have y'all seen her, by the way?
Yeah, we saw her.
Yeah,
I talked about it.
She looked like everybody's auntie. You know what I mean? You know, he's just like everybody got an auntie that look like her. Yo. Just you know. And I don't understand, you know, but I guess if Auntie Patsy got a man, I guess she can too. You know, I just think the whole problem with the whole Me Too thing is it needs to be balanced. Okay, we need to have some type of pecking order, right? All right, it needs to be some kind of list. All right, if you're fine, you can scream Me Too. If you ugly, you can just holler thank you. Okay, you know what I mean? Because somebody's talking to you. Yeah. All right, be happy that somebody's talking to you.
Me too. Me too. Somebody's talking to
you. Yeah, me too. Oh, you want Me Too? No, we don't want you too. All right, you know what I mean? Like, let's be clear. Let's be clear about this.
Yes,
that's my time.
Good job, man. That was good.
Yeah, cool.
Me too? Oh, you talking to Me Too?
Me Too? No, you too. All right, we out of here.
I like it, man. That wasn't 2 minutes, though, but good job, man.
No, you quit while you were ahead. We hit the punchline, I'm out of here.
I understand, man.
You know,
hey, man, I tell you what.
That's my welcome.
That's a new segment on the Heavy Hitters, man, called two minutes to stand up comedy.
2 minutes. There's a run next week. Come prepared.
Or if it's run, it's
no, it's just 2 Laffy Taffy jokes. Yeah. No, they weren't. No, they were not internet jokes. Those are Laffy Taffy jokes. Thank you very much.
Stand up comedy. So just. It's a punchline. Just get to a punchline. I just made it up like just right now.
As a matter of fact, I came up with mine like earlier today.
I listened to Moose. I was like, no, I'm gonna go with the Me Too and say let everybody's on.
And it's gonna go. We're gonna just
roll with it.
That's what you do.
Okay.
And then I came up with the thank you.
I tell you what. 1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute impromptu. Joke off. You ready? Hey,
no.
Lil C, you in? You want to try to be in?
I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day.
You guys ready?
I was already done for the day.
Little sis, you got some? Or big sis, you got some?
You ain't got a joke?
I don't understand why I call her little sis. I don't understand why that's happening. Are you ready?
No.
Come on, Ryan. Right. Give us. I know you got. I
got nothing.
You don't have a funny bone in your body.
She's like, I have nothing.
This on the
I was done.
Hey, so
you never had a joke.
So I got a question for you guys.
Like,
you never ride in the car and laugh to yourself like that was funny. I just
I'm gonna tell you something happened today. I don't even understand it. I don't understand it, but like I totally catch cramps sometime when I take a poop, right? Like, and I don't even understand. I don't even understand like how it happens. Like the physicality. Sometimes the physicality of my bathroom behavior is enough that makes me break out into a sweat. And I don't even get the reason why that happens. And then my family, though, here's my family, like when they knock on the door, light, like it's always like this light, it's like this light knock. Are you in there? Because I'm in the dark. Like I'm totally like focused, right?
Right. It's like meditation.
I'm focused, right? And they like, so they never know. They like, are you in there? I'm like, yes. And then they don't bother me no more because I don't really like talking, right? I don't want to talk about nothing while I'm in there.
Is this darkness with the light of your phone?
No, not even my phone. Unfortunately, sometimes I have the television on, like watching like YouTube. I'm listening to like Netflix. Matter of fact, all my poop exploits, I've been watching the Umbrella Academy, and I'm almost done with the whole season, like during my poop time, right? All right, so listen. So here's the thing, like I'm totally focused, and I'm like, and then I always hear this. If it's an older person in my family, they're like, All right, like they so disappointed because they know it's gonna be a minute.
It's gonna be a minute.
All right, and if it's a younger person in my family, I hear the back door open. They like, I got to take care of it somewhere. Like the older people can handle it, the younger people got to take care of it right away, right? And then here's what happens when it's over. I'm like, man, like I'm talking about like if you guys ever listen to Tom Segura, it's like he's like blap and it's done, right? I'm similar to those type of situations, man, on the two situation, right? And so then guess what happens? So I go back in my room and I'm listening. I don't care how bad that is the bathroom. It's at least 10 minutes before they enter into the bathroom after I've been in there. Yeah. And it always makes me chuckle. It always makes me chuckle. I'm like, yeah, at least 10 minutes.
Right.
You know they do.
Yeah.
They got a candle lit, matches. Right. They got some of that stuff that boxers used to use.
Right, they bring in the pastor, the prayer of the
man, fact, hey, it's so bad. I got some daggone potpourri for Christmas, man.
Right.
It was poopery.
Yeah, is that what it's called?
Yeah, but you're supposed to spray it in the bowl before you go.
You know what I did? What I've done is I just end up pouring a little bit of bleach in there.
Yeah, see,
just so I can just kill all that, man. I don't know what's going on with
me, with Moose. See, I'm gonna go ahead and piggyback my next minute off of Moose. See, I have recently crossed over into a man of a certain age, man, and it's unfortunate, man. That when you get older, man, things just don't work the same. You know, when I was a young, spry stallion, you know, they would always tell you, as guys, when you get it on with your girl, they was like, sometimes to keep yourself from, going there too fast, they say think of baseball or think of like other things that keep you distracted.
I already know where you're going.
You know what I mean? In today's world, man, if I think of anything other than the actual act, game is over.
Done.
It's done.
Yeah, done.
You know what I mean? If the fan blows on me wrong, if she says,
I don't care if a good play comes on ESPN. I'm like, it's over.
It's over with. If she says something that distracts me, like I go from 12 to 6 immediately, and there's no returning.
No,
I mean it's sad.
It's all kind of tossing and turning you got to do.
And then as you get older, you start having these conversations with your friends. Like when you're young, you talk about sports and baseball. When you get a man of a certain age, you start turning into that. I got that memes in the mail, man. I'm sure
got it.
I'm gonna try that.
The blue one on the
I'm gonna try that Ronin. Right. It's like those commercials start speaking to you. Like it's like some type of like some type of like God sending you messages or something like that.
I got to piggyback for you.
Jay-Z, it's time for you to take the pill. It's all that kind of stuff.
I got to piggyback for you. Yeah. It's like when people are like, what type of vitamins you take? And you feel weird because you be like, well, I take a C, B12, fish oil. And I'm like, a E. And like, why you take E? Oh, for blood health?
Right.
Blood health?
Yeah.
Blood health. I got carpal tunnel. Right. I got a bad wrist. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, you got a bad wrist. That's why you're taking E.
Right.
Yeah. All of a sudden, your vitamins have stuff. Zinc. Why are you taking zinc and phosphorus and magnesium?
It's all to keep your yang up, man.
That's exactly what
we don't care about being in shape. We just care about one muscle to be in shape. That's the only one we care about.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
If you go in there, they had a machine for that. It'd be a line.
It'd be
20 minutes.
20 minutes. Right.
You can't get off into it. Matter of fact, you had to electronically sign up for it.
You have to get off in 20 minutes. I feel like maybe that's not what you should
say.
There
you go. But I mean, that's the case. Look at she's trying to jump in finally.
Jump in.
Well, I'm done now. See?
No, you win.
Nope.
Good job.
No, I'm saying,
Jesus said quit while you're ahead, so I'm done now.
You understand, man?
Could you imagine what that machine would look like?
Cats be like, I'm getting in shape. Like, nah.
You know what?
It's only one muscle I'm worried about.
Well, here's the thing. Everybody's for sure cleaning that one off. Like, a lot of times they leave machines, they don't clean it off. Everybody's cleaning that one off. Right. Everybody's got the little scrub, like,
the Perel,
everything. Right, somebody got their own Lysol beforehand.
Before you even slide up in that
that was
thing.
clean. That's clean, man. Hey man, good job, man. Heavy hitters, man. Comedy, man. We did it. We did the thing in that time.
I'm gonna do a 30-minute special. I'm working up, though.
What?
We should do 30 minutes one day.
I'm in. I'm in on that.
And we actually get a stand. We stand up, man.
I'm in on
we record
it. We can get people.
I will happily record that for you.
We get people. I'm in.
I don't man. Okay, maybe 10 minutes.
It's whatever. 30 minutes is very difficult, but 10 minutes I can do for sure. I can do 30. I feel like I can do 30.
No, I can't. Mine be a whole bunch of just talking to get to the punchline.
Well, but here's the thing. you got to talk about all of your stuff, man. Like I talk about all of the regular things that are happening, man.
People say a good comedian is supposed to have a laugh per minute.
It really depends on how you putting it together.
Yeah, you got to put it together,
right? You see what I'm saying?
It's like little punchlines, and there's like one big overarching.
I mean, imagine this. Like we already talked about tonight. I live alone, right, for the most part. But then you got these big sis in here, and all of a sudden I'm looking around. I'm like, what is that growing on my table? Oh, that's a hairpiece. You know what I mean? And then people think, is it? We say herpes? No, I didn't say herpes. I said a hairpiece.
Right.
It's a random hairpiece that's in my chair, and I don't know nothing about it. And I'm like, oh, that's right, because these big sisters here.
Right. When the raccoon get in my house,
I got the hairpiece. Right. You start shooting it. I hit it. Like, oh no, that's a ponytail. Right. That's a random ponytail I done hit. So it's all those kind of things, man, you can talk about, man.
Come in, got earrings and everything that you ain't never seen before.
Right. And then if you got a girlfriend or a female friend, she's like, why is that here? It's my sister's here. Right. Or what about this, the random hair? Like, let me ask you, the big sis, imagine if you had a dude and he comes in with a random like hair on his head.
And his beard.
What? Oh, in his beard.
Right.
What is the conversation? A random hair on your dude's beard or on his shirt or jacket or whatever. What are you thinking about that?
She become CSI DC up in this motherfucker. like this seems like it comes from the Wootsy tribe.
What's the name of that show?
Right.
What's the name of that show? What's the name of that show you watch when old boy was
Chicago PD up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't understand why you got that hair.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Why do you have that hair on your head?
Yeah, I mean, a dude is.
I for sure do this. I pick it off and I look at it.
Yeah, of course.
That one's not mine.
Yeah.
And then I just let it go.
You know what men do? Men
and maybe I keep the hair to do
DNA
testing. I don't know.
We're not inspecting. We just grab it. Get some
like,
in the face.
my hair is long and dark and straight. So, like, if it is short and curly and blonde, it is for sure not mine.
As a man, we'll walk and see a girl and be like, it'd be like, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, but you got toothpaste on your face. And that's the end of the investigation.
Done. No, what about this?
Clearly, it's not toothpaste.
You see a girl, and I'm gonna shut it down. It's a pickle track, right? On a shirt. Right. You're like, what's it on your shirt?
Yeah, that's toothpaste.
That's a pickle. That's a toothpaste. No, that's a pickle track.
Yeah.
Hey, so all right, what about this? What if you get your girl? She's like this.
Right. Right.
You're like, what's the matter with you? And then all of a sudden she pulls out a little hair on him, like, oh,
yeah. We don't think, see, guys, we don't think about that stuff, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, manscape, and then no one will have that issue.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
if a girl's making that noise, move out.
You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like, we just let women slide.
I can't stop doing that.
That's why women are better cheaters than men, because guys aren't as observant.
Well, I mean, really, black men and men of a certain age don't even partake in all that.
No, what I'm saying is that's why women are better cheaters, man, because guys just don't really pay attention. Like they can come in, and it had something about Mary hair, and be like, oh, I did something to do with your hair, and she'd be like, oh, she'd catch it, be like, oh yeah, I just did a little style, and then she go get in the shower immediately.
Right.
Like dudes come in, hair in the beard, like we ain't even focus on that. Just better
right
at it.
now, we don't even know.
They're just better at it, though.
Yeah, you know
yeah,
how it goes. Hey man,
they also with women too, man. You ask any woman when last time you had sex, they be like, oh, it's been like 2 years,
6 months,
9 months since I had some. But you really give it to me like I just met you like 10 hours, like 2 hours ago. And we doing it,
right? Or you go in the bathroom and it's like,
I promise. I promise him not like this.
Hey, can I? I'm gonna give up a secret. Should I give up a secret?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so
Ron hate this segment.
Especially if I meet a new woman, I go to her house, right? I go to her house.
I don't understand what's so funny. I'm just sitting here.
Here's one of the
it's your facial expression.
And guess what? Like I'm totally messing up at this point because every woman that listens to the show or knows is going to change it from here on out. But I always lift up the toilet seat before I use the restroom.
See how much if it's pee on the ring or not?
If it's pee on the ring, because I'm a clean dude. Like after me, you ain't gonna see no pee on the ring. I'm cleaning it, right?
Yeah.
The little C, no, it's pee everywhere.
right. It's pee in the trash can next to the
trash can. Yeah. You gotta wipe off the whole thing. It's like you had a club. But for me, I like wipe it off. I wipe everything off when I'm done. So I always lift it up and check. You know, if I see some drips and all that kind of stuff, or hair and all that, I'm like, oh yeah, all right. Instead, I'm going there. Oh, so when's the last time you had? I haven't had a visitor in 8 months. Oh yeah, okay, all right. If you say so. Yeah. If you say so, you know, and I know that's not true.
You know it's not true.
And guess what?
But we believe them.
No, I mean, I'm like,
I mean, it's all about the score, yeah. Like we let stuff ride for the score.
But when you're a man of a certain age, you can't even score. When
you're a young spry, when you old, it's always in the back of your mind.
Like you hear the house settle, and you're like, oh man, what was that?
Yeah.
Who's here? I gotta go.
You know, they phone ring at 2 a.m. Why my mama called me so late?
Yeah, right. You know your mama ain't even around no more. Yeah, all right.
You know.
Hey, folks, man, Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. You've been with us, man. We've been doing our thing, man. We got the big sis in here, man. She's been kind of silent. She's kind of hanging a little bit, man. We got the Little Seed also, man. He's chilling, man. You know, we definitely appreciate the help, man. We got the star of the show, the one, the only, El Jeezy Mbaku.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, for sure, man. He's up here, and then the woman of the show, man, the one, the only Run. M. C. She's up in there, man.
Happy 30 days till Endgame.
I'm the host.
Yes, buy my tickets on Sunday.
I'm the host of your show, man. Moose, aka Big House, man. That's me. Hey, you know, guess what? We're gonna go to. I think we're gonna check out Take That Tuesday. It's the 13th anniversary of that show.
Yeah.
So
And real quick, and I'm gonna leave. I want to leave y'all with a little PSA, man. With everybody, man.
What's that stand for?
Public service announcement.
All right.
This little words of wisdom. Don't go cheap on toilet paper because your ass will pay for it.
That is true.
That was amazing, man. You know what? You're on fire today. Good job. I really appreciate you.
I'm in stand-up mode.
I appreciate.
I'm here every Tuesday.
I really do. I'll be here LD week.
Right.
I'll be here LD
week.
All right, hey folks, man. Heavy Hitters Radio Show. Remember, we are where you are.
So get comfortable and come on in.
Yeah, man.
She's jamming. The big sis. With the hell. Remember the Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. We on every Tuesday, man. Check us out on all